టీ20 లీగ్ లో మొత్తం 29 జట్లు 55 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 1, 10 జట్లు 49 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 2, 2 ఫేజుల్లో కలిపి మొత్తం 104 మ్యాచ్లు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం మొత్తం మీద ఉన్న వివిధ మైదానాల్లో జరుగుతున్నాయి. టోర్నమెంట్ 22 డిసెంబర్ నుండి 17 జనవరి వరకు జరుగుతుంది. సుమారు 600 మంది ఆటగాళ్లు పోటీ పడుతున్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ టీ20 లీగ్ ఒక గొప్ప వ్యక్తిని, కార్మిక నాయకుణ్ణి స్మరించుకుంటూ మన మహబూబ్ నగర్ నేలపైన తెలంగాణ యువతను ఒకే వేదికపైకి తీసుకొచ్చి ఒక అద్భుతమైన తెలంగాణ క్రికెట్ జాతర ప్రారంభించబోతున్నాం. కాకా గడ్డం వెంకటస్వామి గారు తెలంగాణ ప్రజల కోసం తన జీవితాన్ని అంకితం చేసిన నాయకుడు, కార్మికుల కోసం పోరాడిన యోధుడు, సమాజానికి దిశ చూపించిన దార్శనికుడు. అంతేకాదు యువత ఎదగాలని, క్రీడలు అభివృద్ధి చెందాలని కలలు కన్న మంచి మనసున్న మనిషి. ఆయన ఆత్మీయ సేవలకు గుర్తుగా ఈ రోజు మనం ఒక చోట చేరి కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ టీ20 లీగ్ 2025 కాకా మెమోరియల్ క్రికెట్ టోర్నమెంట్ కప్ ని ప్రారంభిస్తున్నాం. ఈ డిసెంబర్ 22 ఉదయం 11 గంటలకు మన MDCA క్రికెట్ గ్రౌండ్ మహబూబ్ నగర్ లో ఈ గొప్ప వేడుక ప్రారంభం కానుంది. అక్కడి నుండి వరుసగా 29 నుండి 31 డిసెంబర్ 2025 హైదరాబాద్ లో, 2, 3 జనవరి 2026 కరీంనగర్ లో, 4, 5 జనవరి 2026 NTPC గోదావరి ఖనిలో, 6, 7 జనవరి 2026 సిద్దిపేటలో, 8, 9, 10 జనవరి 2026 వరంగల్లో, 11, 12 జనవరి 2026 మహబూబ్ నగర్ లో, 15 జనవరి 2026 సంగారెడ్డిలో, సెమీఫైనల్స్ 16 జనవరి 2026 హైదరాబాద్ లో, ఫైనల్ 17 జనవరి 2026 హైదరాబాద్ లో జరగనున్నాయి. ఈ టీ20 లీగ్ లో మొత్తం 29 జట్లు 55 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 1, 10 జట్లు 49 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 2, 2 ఫేజుల్లో కలిపి మొత్తం 104 మ్యాచ్లు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం మొత్తం మీద ఉన్న వివిధ మైదానాల్లో జరుగుతున్నాయి. టోర్నమెంట్ 22 డిసెంబర్ నుండి 17 జనవరి వరకు జరుగుతుంది. సుమారు 600 మంది ఆటగాళ్లు పోటీ పడుతున్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ టీ
Good morning, Mahbubnagar. Happy Pongal to all.
We are at Mahbubnagar. As usual, today there will be a morning match. The home team Mahbubnagar will take on the table topper NIZAMABAD.
Srikanth, the captain Mahbubnagar, and Vikram, the captain NIZAMABAD. We have two special guests. Hello. Joining with us for the toss, Mr. Ashok, Joint Secretary, Mahbubnagar District Cricket Association, and Mr. 𝗃𝗏. The committee of this league, Mr. Jafar and Ashish are the officials for today's match. Mr. Ashok will spin the coin and NIZAMABAD captain Vikram will call it. Action replay. Heads.
And it is heads. Vikram, NIZAMABAD has won the toss. What you are going to do? Any reason? You are already into the semis. So, did you make any changes in your 11?
Sir, good morning.
You are another 𝗬𝗏𝗃𝗏. Good. Hope you will continue the same spirit. Good luck. Srikanth, ఏం చేయాలనుకున్నావు టాస్ గెలిస్తే? Now you are batting. Enjoy the game. Good luck. That's the news from the center. Nizamabad captain called the point right and he decided to ball first. Within short time the game will start. We will join you with up live. Thank you.
టీ20 లీగ్ కాకా గారు ఎప్పుడూ చెప్పేవారు, యువతకు అవకాశమిస్తే వారు భవిష్యత్తుకు మార్గం చూపుతారు. ఈ టోర్నమెంట్ ఆ మాటకు నిదర్శనం. రండి, మన యువతను ప్రోత్సహిద్దాం, మన కాకా గారిని స్మరించుకుందాం, ఈ టోర్నమెంట్ ను ఘన విజయం చేద్దాం. స్పాన్సర్డ్ బై విశాఖ, వీనెక్స్ట్, ఆటమ్ సోలార్, వండర్యాన్. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ టీ20 లీగ్ మొత్తం 29 జట్లు, 55 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 1, 10 జట్లు, 49 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 2. 2 ఫేజుల్లో కలిపి మొత్తం 104 మ్యాచ్లు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం మొత్తం మీద ఉన్న వివిధ మైదానాల్లో జరుగుతున్నాయి. టోర్నమెంట్ 22 డిసెంబర్ నుండి 17 జనవరి వరకు జరుగుతుంది. సుమారు 600 మంది ఆటగాళ్లు పోటీ పడుతున్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ టీ20 లీగ్. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ టీ20 లీగ్. ఈ టీ20 లీగ్ లో మొత్తం 29 జట్లు, 55 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 1, 10 జట్లు, 49 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 2. 2 ఫేజుల్లో కలిపి మొత్తం 104 మ్యాచ్లు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం మొత్తం మీద ఉన్న వివిధ మైదానాల్లో జరుగుతున్నాయి. టోర్నమెంట్ 22 డిసెంబర్ నుండి 17 జనవరి వరకు జరుగుతుంది. సుమారు 600 మంది ఆటగాళ్లు పోటీ పడుతున్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ టీ20 లీగ్. ఒక గొప్ప వ్యక్తిని, కార్మిక నాయకుణ్ణి స్మరించుకుంటూ మన మహబూబ్ నగర్ నేలపైన తెలంగాణ యువతను ఒకే వేదికపైకి తీసుకొచ్చి ఒక అద్భుతమైన తెలంగాణ క్రికెట్ జాతర ప్రారంభించబోతున్నాం. కాకా గడ్డం వెంకటస్వామి గారు తెలంగాణ ప్రజల కోసం తన జీవితాన్ని అంకితం చేసిన నాయకుడు, కార్మికుల కోసం పోరాడిన యోధుడు, సమాజానికి దిశ చూపించిన దార్శనికుడు. అంతేకాదు, యువత ఎదగాలని, క్రీడలు అభివృద్ధి చెందాలని కలలు కన్న మంచి మనసున్న మనిషి. ఆయన ఆత్మీయ సేవలకు గుర్తుగా ఈ రోజు మనం ఒక చోట చేరి కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ టీ20 లీగ్ 2025 కాకా మెమోరియల్ క్రికెట్ టోర్నమెంట్ కప్ ని ప్రారంభిస్తున్నాం. ఈ డిసెంబర్ 22 ఉదయం 11 గంటలకు మన MDCA క్రికెట్ గ్రౌండ్ మహబూబ్ నగర్ లో ఈ గొప్ప వేడుక ప్రారంభం కానుంది. అక్కడి నుండి వరుసగా 29 నుండి 31 డిసెంబర్ 2025 హైదరాబాద్ లో, 2-3 జనవరి 2026 కరీంనగర్ లో, 4-5 జనవరి 2026 NTPC గోదావరి ఖనిలో, 6-7 జనవరి 2026 సిద్దిపేటలో, 8-9-10 జనవరి 2026 వరంగల్లో, 11-12 జనవరి 2026 మహబూబ్ నగర్ లో, 15 జనవరి 2026 సంగారెడ్డిలో, సెమీఫైనల్స్ 16 జనవరి 2026 హైదరాబాద్ లో, ఫైనల్ 17 జనవరి 2026 హైదరాబాద్ లో జరగనున్నాయి. ఈ టీ20 లీగ్ లో మొత్తం 29 జట్లు, 55 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 1, 10 జట్లు 49 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 2. 2 ఫేజుల్లో కలిపి మొత్తం 104 మ్యాచ్లు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం మొత్తం మీద ఉన్న వివిధ మైదానాల్లో జరుగుతున్నాయి. టోర్నమెంట్ 22 డిసెంబర్ నుండి 17 జనవరి వరకు జరుగుతుంది. సుమారు 600 మంది ఆటగాళ్లు పోటీ పడుతున్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్. కాకా గారు ఎప్పుడూ చెప్పేవారు, యువతకు అవకాశమిస్తే వారు భవిష్యత్తుకు మార్గం చూపుతారు. ఈ టోర్నమెంట్ ఆ మాటకు నిదర్శనం. రండి, మన యువతను ప్రోత్సహిద్దాం, మన కాకా గారిని స్మరించుకుందాం, ఈ టోర్నమెంట్ ను ఘన విజయం చేద్దాం. స్పాన్సర్డ్ బై విశాఖ, వీనెక్స్ట్, ఆటమ్ సోలార్, వండర్యాన్. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్. మొత్తం 29 జట్లు 55 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 1. 10 జట్లు 49 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 2. 2 ఫేజుల్లో కలిపి మొత్తం 104 మ్యాచ్లు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం మొత్తం మీద ఉన్న వివిధ మైదానాల్లో జరుగుతున్నాయి. టోర్నమెంట్ 22 డిసెంబర్ నుండి 17 జనవరి వరకు జరుగుతుంది. సుమారు 600 మంది ఆటగాళ్లు పోటీ పడుతున్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్. ఈ T20 లీగ్ లో మొత్తం 29 జట్లు 55 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 1. 10 జట్లు 49 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 2. 2 ఫేజుల్లో కలిపి మొత్తం 104 మ్యాచ్లు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం మొత్తం మీద ఉన్న వివిధ మైదానాల్లో జరుగుతున్నాయి. టోర్నమెంట్ 22 డిసెంబర్ నుండి 17 జనవరి వరకు జరుగుతుంది. సుమారు 600 మంది ఆటగాళ్లు పోటీ పడుతున్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్. ఒక గొప్ప వ్యక్తిని, కార్మిక నాయకుణ్ణి స్మరించుకుంటూ మన మహబూబ్ నగర్ నేలపైన తెలంగాణ యువతను ఒకే వేదికపైకి తీసుకొచ్చి ఒక అద్భుతమైన తెలంగాణ క్రికెట్ జాతర ప్రారంభించబోతున్నాం. కాకా గడ్డం వెంకటస్వామి గారు తెలంగాణ ప్రజల కోసం తన జీవితాన్ని అంకితం చేసిన నాయకుడు, కార్మికుల కోసం పోరాడిన యోధుడు, సమాజానికి దిశ చూపించిన దార్శనికుడు. అంతేకాదు, యువత ఎదగాలని, క్రీడలు అభివృద్ధి చెందాలని కలలు కన్న మంచి మనసున్న మనిషి. ఆయన ఆత్మీయ సేవలకు గుర్తుగా ఈ రోజు మనం ఒక చోట చేరి కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్ 2025 కాకా మెమోరియల్ క్రికెట్ టోర్నమెంట్ కప్ ని ప్రారంభిస్తున్నాం. ఈ డిసెంబర్ 22 ఉదయం 11 గంటలకు మన MDCA క్రికెట్ గ్రౌండ్ మహబూబ్ నగర్ లో ఈ గొప్ప వేడుక ప్రారంభం కానుంది. అక్కడి నుండి వరుసగా 29 నుండి 31 డిసెంబర్ 2025 హైదరాబాద్ లో, 2-3 జనవరి 2026 కరీంనగర్ లో, 4-5 జనవరి 2026 NTPC గోదావరి ఖనిలో, 6-7 జనవరి 2026 సిద్దిపేటలో, 8-9-10 జనవరి 2026 వరంగల్లో, 11-12 జనవరి 2026 మహబూబ్ నగర్ లో, 15 జనవరి 2026 సంగారెడ్డిలో, సెమీఫైనల్స్ 16 జనవరి 2026 హైదరాబాద్ లో, ఫైనల్ 17 జనవరి 2026 హైదరాబాద్ లో జరగనున్నాయి. ఈ T20 లీగ్ లో మొత్తం 29 జట్లు 55 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 1, 10 జట్లు 49 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 2. 2 ఫేజుల్లో కలిపి మొత్తం 104 మ్యాచ్లు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం మొత్తం మీద ఉన్న వివిధ మైదానాల్లో జరుగుతున్నాయి. టోర్నమెంట్ 22 డిసెంబర్ నుండి 17 జనవరి వరకు జరుగుతుంది. సుమారు 600 మంది ఆటగాళ్లు పోటీ పడుతున్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్. కాకా గారు ఎప్పుడూ చెప్పేవారు, యువతకు అవకాశమిస్తే వారు భవిష్యత్తుకు మార్గం చూపుతారు. ఈ టోర్నమెంట్ ఆ మాటకు నిదర్శనం. రండి, మన యువతను ప్రోత్సహిద్దాం, మన కాకా గారిని స్మరించుకుందాం, ఈ టోర్నమెంట్ ను ఘన విజయం చేద్దాం. స్పాన్సర్డ్ బై విశాఖ, వీనెక్స్ట్, ఆటమ్ సోలార్, వండర్యాన్. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్. మొత్తం 29 జట్లు, 55 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 1, 10 జట్లు, 49 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 2. 2 ఫేజుల్లో కలిపి మొత్తం 104 మ్యాచ్లు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం మొత్తం మీద ఉన్న వివిధ మైదానాల్లో జరుగుతున్నాయి. టోర్నమెంట్ 22 డిసెంబర్ నుండి 17 జనవరి వరకు జరుగుతుంది. సుమారు 600 మంది ఆటగాళ్లు పోటీ పడుతున్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్. ఈ T20 లీగ్ లో మొత్తం 29 జట్లు, 55 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 1, 10 జట్లు, 49 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 2. 2 ఫేజుల్లో కలిపి మొత్తం 104 మ్యాచ్లు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం మొత్తం మీద ఉన్న వివిధ మైదానాల్లో జరుగుతున్నాయి. టోర్నమెంట్ 22 డిసెంబర్ నుండి 17 జనవరి వరకు జరుగుతుంది. సుమారు 600 మంది ఆటగాళ్లు పోటీ పడుతున్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్. ఒక గొప్ప వ్యక్తిని, కార్మిక నాయకుణ్ణి స్మరించుకుంటూ మన మహబూబ్ నగర్ నేలపైన తెలంగాణ యువతను ఒకే వేదికపైకి తీసుకొచ్చి ఒక అద్భుతమైన తెలంగాణ క్రికెట్ జాతర ప్రారంభించబోతున్నాం. కాకా గడ్డం వెంకటస్వామి గారు తెలంగాణ ప్రజల కోసం తన జీవితాన్ని అంకితం చేసిన నాయకుడు, కార్మికుల కోసం పోరాడిన యోధుడు, సమాజానికి దిశ చూపించిన దార్శనికుడు. అంతేకాదు, యువత ఎదగాలని, క్రీడలు అభివృద్ధి చెందాలని కలలు కన్న మంచి మనసున్న మనిషి. ఆయన ఆత్మీయ సేవలకు గుర్తుగా ఈ రోజు మనం ఒక చోట చేరి కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్ 2025 కాకా మెమోరియల్ క్రికెట్ టోర్నమెంట్ కప్ ని ప్రారంభిస్తున్నాం. ఈ డిసెంబర్ 22 ఉదయం 11 గంటలకు మన MDCA క్రికెట్ గ్రౌండ్ మహబూబ్ నగర్ లో ఈ గొప్ప వేడుక ప్రారంభం కానుంది. అక్కడి నుండి వరుసగా 29 నుండి 31 డిసెంబర్ 2025 హైదరాబాద్ లో, 2-3 జనవరి 2026 కరీంనగర్ లో, 4-5 జనవరి 2026 NTPC గోదావరి ఖనిలో, 6-7 జనవరి 2026 సిద్దిపేటలో, 8-9-10 జనవరి 2026 వరంగల్లో, 11-12 జనవరి 2026 మహబూబ్ నగర్ లో, 15 జనవరి 2026 సంగారెడ్డిలో, సెమీఫైనల్స్ 16 జనవరి 2026 హైదరాబాద్ లో, ఫైనల్ 17 జనవరి 2026 హైదరాబాద్ లో జరగనున్నాయి. ఈ T20 లీగ్ లో మొత్తం 29 జట్లు, 55 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 1, 10 జట్లు, 49 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 2. 2 ఫేజుల్లో కలిపి మొత్తం 104 మ్యాచ్లు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం మొత్తం మీద ఉన్న వివిధ మైదానాల్లో జరుగుతున్నాయి. టోర్నమెంట్ 22 డిసెంబర్ నుండి 17 జనవరి వరకు జరుగుతుంది. సుమారు 600 మంది ఆటగాళ్లు పోటీ పడుతున్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్. కాకా గారు ఎప్పుడూ చెప్పేవారు, యువతకు అవకాశమిస్తే వారు భవిష్యత్తుకు మార్గం చూపుతారు. ఈ టోర్నమెంట్ ఆ మాటకు నిదర్శనం. రండి, మన యువతను ప్రోత్సహిద్దాం, మన కాకా గారిని స్మరించుకుందాం, ఈ టోర్నమెంట్ ను ఘన విజయం చేద్దాం. స్పాన్సర్డ్ బై విశాఖ, వీనెక్స్ట్, ఆటమ్ సోలార్, వండర్యాన్. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్. మొత్తం 29 జట్లు, 55 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 1, 10 జట్లు, 49 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 2. 2 ఫేజుల్లో కలిపి మొత్తం 104 మ్యాచ్లు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం మొత్తం మీద ఉన్న వివిధ మైదానాల్లో జరుగుతున్నాయి. టోర్నమెంట్ 22 డిసెంబర్ నుండి 17 జనవరి వరకు జరుగుతుంది. సుమారు 600 మంది ఆటగాళ్లు పోటీ పడుతున్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్. ఈ T20 లీగ్ లో మొత్తం 29 జట్లు, 55 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 1, 10 జట్లు, 49 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 2. 2 ఫేజుల్లో కలిపి మొత్తం 104 మ్యాచ్లు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం మొత్తం మీద ఉన్న వివిధ మైదానాల్లో జరుగుతున్నాయి. టోర్నమెంట్ 22 డిసెంబర్ నుండి 17 జనవరి వరకు జరుగుతుంది. సుమారు 600 మంది ఆటగాళ్లు పోటీ పడుతున్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్. ఒక గొప్ప వ్యక్తిని, కార్మిక నాయకుణ్ణి స్మరించుకుంటూ మన మహబూబ్ నగర్ నేలపైన తెలంగాణ యువతను ఒకే వేదికపైకి తీసుకొచ్చి ఒక అద్భుతమైన తెలంగాణ క్రికెట్ జాతర ప్రారంభించబోతున్నాం. కాకా గడ్డం వెంకటస్వామి గారు తెలంగాణ ప్రజల కోసం తన జీవితాన్ని అంకితం చేసిన నాయకుడు, కార్మికుల కోసం పోరాడిన యోధుడు, సమాజానికి దిశ చూపించిన దార్శనికుడు. అంతేకాదు, యువత ఎదగాలని, క్రీడలు అభివృద్ధి చెందాలని కలలు కన్న మంచి మనసున్న మనిషి. ఆయన ఆత్మీయ సేవలకు గుర్తుగా ఈ రోజు మనం ఒక చోట చేరి కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్ 2025 కాకా మెమోరియల్ క్రికెట్ టోర్నమెంట్ కప్ ని ప్రారంభిస్తున్నాం. ఈ డిసెంబర్ 22 ఉదయం 11 గంటలకు మన MDCA క్రికెట్ గ్రౌండ్ మహబూబ్ నగర్ లో ఈ గొప్ప వేడుక ప్రారంభం కానుంది. అక్కడి నుండి వరుసగా 29 నుండి 31 డిసెంబర్ 2025 హైదరాబాద్ లో, 2-3 జనవరి 2026 కరీంనగర్ లో, 4-5 జనవరి 2026 NTPC గోదావరి ఖనిలో, 6-7 జనవరి 2026 సిద్దిపేటలో, 8-9-10 జనవరి 2026 వరంగల్లో, 11-12 జనవరి 2026 మహబూబ్ నగర్ లో, 15 జనవరి 2026 సంగారెడ్డిలో, సెమీఫైనల్స్ 16 జనవరి 2026 హైదరాబాద్ లో, ఫైనల్ 17 జనవరి 2026 హైదరాబాద్ లో జరగనున్నాయి. ఈ T20 లీగ్ లో మొత్తం 29 జట్లు, 55 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 1, 10 జట్లు, 49 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 2. 2 ఫేజుల్లో కలిపి మొత్తం 104 మ్యాచ్లు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం మొత్తం మీద ఉన్న వివిధ మైదానాల్లో జరుగుతున్నాయి. టోర్నమెంట్ 22 డిసెంబర్ నుండి 17 జనవరి వరకు జరుగుతుంది. సుమారు 600 మంది ఆటగాళ్లు పోటీ పడుతున్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్. కాకా గారు ఎప్పుడూ చెప్పేవారు, యువతకు అవకాశమిస్తే వారు భవిష్యత్తుకు మార్గం చూపుతారు. ఈ టోర్నమెంట్ ఆ మాటకు నిదర్శనం. రండి, మన యువతను ప్రోత్సహిద్దాం, మన కాకా గారిని స్మరించుకుందాం, ఈ టోర్నమెంట్ ను ఘన విజయం చేద్దాం. స్పాన్సర్డ్ బై విశాఖ, వీనెక్స్ట్, ఆటమ్ సోలార్, వండర్యాన్. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్. మొత్తం 29 జట్లు, 55 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 1, 10 జట్లు, 49 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 2. 2 ఫేజుల్లో కలిపి మొత్తం 104 మ్యాచ్లు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం మొత్తం మీద ఉన్న వివిధ మైదానాల్లో జరుగుతున్నాయి. టోర్నమెంట్ 22 డిసెంబర్ నుండి 17 జనవరి వరకు జరుగుతుంది. సుమారు 600 మంది ఆటగాళ్లు పోటీ పడుతున్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్. ఈ T20 లీగ్ లో మొత్తం 29 జట్లు, 55 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 1, 10 జట్లు, 49 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 2. 2 ఫేజుల్లో కలిపి మొత్తం 104 మ్యాచ్లు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం మొత్తం మీద ఉన్న వివిధ మైదానాల్లో జరుగుతున్నాయి. టోర్నమెంట్ 22 డిసెంబర్ నుండి 17 జనవరి వరకు జరుగుతుంది. సుమారు 600 మంది ఆటగాళ్లు పోటీ పడుతున్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్. ఒక గొప్ప వ్యక్తిని, కార్మిక నాయకుణ్ణి స్మరించుకుంటూ మన మహబూబ్ నగర్ నేలపైన తెలంగాణ యువతను ఒకే వేదికపైకి తీసుకొచ్చి ఒక అద్భుతమైన తెలంగాణ క్రికెట్ జాతర ప్రారంభించబోతున్నాం. కాకా గడ్డం వెంకటస్వామి గారు తెలంగాణ ప్రజల కోసం తన జీవితాన్ని అంకితం చేసిన నాయకుడు, కార్మికుల కోసం పోరాడిన యోధుడు, సమాజానికి దిశ చూపించిన దార్శనికుడు. అంతేకాదు, యువత ఎదగాలని, క్రీడలు అభివృద్ధి చెందాలని కలలు కన్న మంచి మనసున్న మనిషి. ఆయన ఆత్మీయ సేవలకు గుర్తుగా ఈ రోజు మనం ఒక చోట చేరి కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్ 2025 కాకా మెమోరియల్ క్రికెట్ టోర్నమెంట్ కప్ ని ప్రారంభిస్తున్నాం. ఈ డిసెంబర్ 22 ఉదయం 11 గంటలకు మన MDCA క్రికెట్ గ్రౌండ్ మహబూబ్ నగర్ లో ఈ గొప్ప వేడుక ప్రారంభం కానుంది. అక్కడి నుండి వరుసగా 29 నుండి 31 డిసెంబర్ 2025 హైదరాబాద్ లో, 2-3 జనవరి 2026 కరీంనగర్ లో, 4-5 జనవరి 2026 NTPC గోదావరి ఖనిలో, 6-7 జనవరి 2026 సిద్దిపేటలో, 8-9-10 జనవరి 2026 వరంగల్లో, 11-12 జనవరి 2026 మహబూబ్ నగర్ లో, 15 జనవరి 2026 సంగారెడ్డిలో, సెమీఫైనల్స్ 16 జనవరి 2026 హైదరాబాద్ లో, ఫైనల్ 17 జనవరి 2026 హైదరాబాద్ లో జరగనున్నాయి. ఈ T20 లీగ్ లో మొత్తం 29 జట్లు, 55 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 1, 10 జట్లు, 49 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 2. 2 ఫేజుల్లో కలిపి మొత్తం 104 మ్యాచ్లు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం మొత్తం మీద ఉన్న వివిధ మైదానాల్లో జరుగుతున్నాయి. టోర్నమెంట్ 22 డిసెంబర్ నుండి 17 జనవరి వరకు జరుగుతుంది. సుమారు 600 మంది ఆటగాళ్లు పోటీ పడుతున్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్. కాకా గారు ఎప్పుడూ చెప్పేవారు, యువతకు అవకాశమిస్తే వారు భవిష్యత్తుకు మార్గం చూపుతారు. ఈ టోర్నమెంట్ ఆ మాటకు నిదర్శనం. రండి, మన యువతను ప్రోత్సహిద్దాం, మన కాకా గారిని స్మరించుకుందాం, ఈ టోర్నమెంట్ ను ఘన విజయం చేద్దాం. స్పాన్సర్డ్ బై విశాఖ, వీనెక్స్ట్, ఆటమ్ సోలార్, వండర్యాన్. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా.
Good morning, Mahbubnagar. Happy Pongal. Today is the double header. The morning match between the home team Mahbubnagar takes on the unbeaten team Nizamabad. In the morning, the captain of Nizamabad, Vikram, won the toss and he elected to bowl. Mahbubnagar is trying to test their fortunes. Nizamabad is already made his ground good for semi-finals. During the toss time, Mr. Ashok, the Joint Secretary of Mahbubnagar District Cricket Association, and Mr. 𝗏𝗵𝗃, the committee member of this KAKA Venkataswamy Memorial Telangana Interstate T20 League, both of them joined with us in the toss time. Nizamabad made 2 changes in their previous match because this is the time for them to go for some experiments to test their bench strength so that they can have a clear picture before entering into semi-finals, which will be played at Gymkhana, Hyderabad. At the other end, Mahbubnagar having a talent, not enjoying that. Good tournament so far. I am Chandrasekhar, with me Pawan.
Thanks a lot, Chandrasekhar. Happy morning, one and all. We welcome you to day 3 at Mahbubnagar. On this finals day, we have got the first contest. Nizamabad taking on Mahbubnagar. Of course, this is the match just for namesake for Nizamabad. Of course, they have already been qualified for the semi-finals.
Good.
But interestingly, they're going to have back-to-back matches. All set for the start, and there it is. The moment has come. Nizamabad with the ball. The power play in progress for the first 6 overs. Here we go. Right on the money. First ball. Fish shot away. And there is a boundary. Easiest of pickings just on the first one. It's a successful play to start with Abdul and David. Nizamabad won't like this, but however, it's a great beginning here by Mahbubnagar.
Not a good beginning to Nizamabad after elected to bowl. Started with a short pitch delivery, nicely backhand to back foot and pulled away for a square leg reason boundary. Short అయిపోయినా ఇమ్మీడియట్ కట్ చేయి, అంటే డోంట్ గో ప్రొలాంగ్, దానికి మళ్ళీ రీప్లే వస్తుంది కదా, రైట్? This time good comeback, but gentle push to short mid on for a single. Very positive approach by Mahbubnagar. This is the time to prove themselves for the future. A good positive start.
Seems to be a right decision to chase, because in both the matches, yesterday and the day before, we have seen chasing sides dominated during match 1. Again, short and wide, this time finds the fielder, one step carry there. 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏 also gets off the mark just like 𝗵𝗏𝗃𝗵 has done. Twice they have made 100 plus partnerships. When this pair can take the batting, at least for the next 8 to 10 overs, then every time we have seen Mahbubnagar winning. But today it's a pure challenge for them. The openers would be tested. Caught into the drive, beaten up.
Same opener, sir. Abdul and
Nizamabad is one strong team who can bowl well, bat well, be consistent with all the players.
No change in the opening pair for Mahbubnagar. This is the one of the best opening pairs in the tournament so far, but unfortunately they could not able to reach the winning line at so many occasions. That's the reason still they are at the table with 6 points. At the other end, Nizamabad is a purely team game, everybody contributing. So that's the reason they are on top with 7 matches, 14 points. They are top on the table. Already they are into the semi-finals irrespective of the remaining 2 matches for them. Today they are playing back to back. Even afternoon, Nizamabad is playing at the same venue.
Going down the leg side, it's a highly athletic from the keeper. You could see the bowler, 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏, bowling most of the balls onto the leg stump. The protection is less on the onside, but he has to choose something around off stump, outside the off stump.
Who is on strike now? 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗏 is on strike now, who got first century in this 𝗵𝗏𝗃𝗏, of course, with him. But David is the player who got first century in this tournament. I will come back to that. A successful over for Mahbubnagar, in fact. 9 runs, including a wide single. First ball boundary. End of 1, it is 9 for no loss.
So Ritesh wanted to be impressive, but he didn't. Men in Blue need to break this partnership. If Abdul and David can fly as before, then Nizamabad could be in troubles. And as you said, it's the test for the other players to check their abilities, how they execute the game. And also the good players can be given enough rest for the semis.
David is on strike now from the far end. 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏 is the bowler. 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏 is, of course, having a good run through this tournament. He is able to give the breakthrough in the power play. A long run up, right arm over the stumps.
Starts well, and there's a quick single, non-striker making that move and adjustment so easily.
David, from last 7 innings, he scored 296 runs, 2 half centuries, and the first one to score a century, 103 of just 60 balls. Another notable innings from him, one against Nalgonda 85, and even against Rangareddy he scored 82 runs. Other end with his partner 𝗵𝗏𝗃𝗏 is also enjoying a good run in the tournament. 7 innings, 314 runs, 4 half centuries. Against Karimnagar, he missed a century. He remained 90 not out. Before that, 56 against Rangareddy, 53 not out against Hyderabad, even 79 not out against Warangal. So bowlers are finding difficulty to get Abdul wicket in the innings, irrespective of the opponent.
But down the order, middle order, lower order, there must be a consistency which spoiled the chances for Mahbubnagar till now. Driven for 1, 40% of the team runs are scored by the openers, so that's remarkable. David Abdul taking on the responsibility. Playing against Nizamabad is an open challenge for the openers. Whereas at number 3, Srikanth Naik, the skipper, is also impressive, but later the batting seemed to be under trouble, which has reduced the chances for Mahbubnagar. With some due respect onto that, coming onto the stumps, he just made the bat to get in contact, and the placement towards short covers. Amongst the fielders scattered, we could see one on the onside, one on the offside. The boundary positions at deep backward point, the other one placed on the onside. Nizamabad will definitely be aware of this pair as they know their ability and technique. The pressure absorption by these two. And the coordination between them is nice to see. There was no run out by either of them, but these two were playing. Pushed away nicely. I think the fielder has been put over there. Just now got to know there the fine leg is on the boundary line. If they can't score boundaries, they'll definitely make the strike rotate. But they won't target the bowlers to hit for 4 or 6 on every ball. It's a calculated risk this pair can take on. But the bowlers of Nizamabad, they've got wickets in the power plays, especially Vedari and even Ritesh. They usually start. With this
13 after 2, very tight over from Vedadri. Only 4 runs conceded from that. A good start to Mahbubnagar after invited to bat. In the 3rd over itself, bowler number 3 introduced by Vikram, the captain of Nizamabad. These two openers, Abdul and David, are very talented and they are the main pillars to MAHBUBNAGAR batting lineup. Abdul already awarded twice in the tournament with the Man of the Match award, and where David received that 5,000 rupees check for the player of the match once for his 103 not out against Hyderabad. This is KAKA VENKATASWAMY Memorial Telangana Inter-District T20 League. This is the first edition. A flighted delivery, nicely driven through covers for a boundary.
Well, that's the skill of this pair. If they could set at the center, then boundaries can also come off the good balls. Not only of the short pitched, of the over pitched. But what a drastic change on the surface, MDCA. Inside out.
Again going for big and missed time, only one run.
This surface improved with greenery all around. It was a different scenario when the inaugural match went on. But the curator, the groundsmen have worked hard to make this much playable. Turn, and this one seeming to be over the fielder that has gone the distance in front of the commentary box and the medical board. Terrific strike.
The first one in the innings, the maximum, another flighted delivery taking into a puller length, nicely lofted over, long on for a maximum.
It is strange to see, usually when players get injured, the medical board will help. But what if they get injured? It means the teammates of them should help each other. Drives well through the offside. Chance of the second, I think, for a while, but an immediate call saying no.
The bowling change not giving the positive result to the captain Vikram. The runs are coming.
That's the quality of these two players, and 𝗏𝗵𝗃𝗍𝗏 in particular will step one step ahead than Abdul. Pushed for one. The sensible flicks and some good shots on either parts of the wicket is a specialty of David. With this, over number 3 got completed. The score moves on to 29 without a wicket.
16 runs come from that over, including a big first of the innings. So far only Vedadri have a good control over the ball, but from the pavilion end the runs are flowing.
So the first 3 overs by 3 bowlers. An immediate change, an experiment, I can tell you, where Ritesh gave 9 runs, Naveen Kumar has been called up and he gave 16. So this pair treats both the pacers and spinners equally. They will take on any bowler. It is also a matter of pride for MAHBUBNAGAR. Flicked away nicely, running all the way. Seems like the fielder has to give up the chase.
Good stop, saving 2 runs for his side. Good flick towards mid-wicket reason.
Things get easier for MAHBUBNAGAR when 𝗵𝗵𝗃𝗲 will take on the lead. Usually it's the balance between the two, David and Abdul. They'll have that conversation initially. You just take the lead and I will add some strikes, rotation. But 𝗏𝗏, as said before in previous games, he's an impressive starter. Usually doesn't offer too much width for the batsman.
We are talking about 𝗏𝗏, one of the successful bowler for Nizamabad. So far 7 innings, 12 wickets, and on 3 occasions he taken 3 wickets in each innings. He is very successful. 3 for 30 versus Nalgonda, 3 for 19 versus Hyderabad, and 3 for 26 against Khammam. So he is one of the successful bowler for Nizamabad. Definitely the Vikram captain looking for that breakthrough. Good swing.
Yes, that is great to see, and the stats you mentioned now shows his ability on the pitch again, gathering that extra bounce, forcing the batsman to get into the drive, and there is a possibility for the outside edge as well. But sometimes a bit of luck would be added for the batsman to get boundaries for those edges.
𝗃𝗃𝗲𝗏 and 𝗬𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗲 are the official scorers from Hyderabad, the Cricket Association, who are sitting next to me and doing good job giving the information. At times we are talking about, but this time a very good on drive for a boundary. 𝗏𝗏 considered first boundary in his second over. First over was very quiet, only 4 runs. This over he considered his first boundary. Both Abdul and David are in good form throughout the tournament, right from match number 1. But still, having that kind of talented openers, MAHBUBNAGAR could not able to make into 4. This time lucky with him. Idea is to drive, leaving edge. Another boundary, back to back. This time this is towards the third man reason. Sai Prateek in the circle at short third. He gave up that, and another boundary. Now of course he is sending back now. Still he is in the circle, but slightly covering the slip region and third man position. He is at the middle now.
That has been, we are talking about those lucky edges. So one of them is there. 𝗏𝗏 is the one who can do that. Bowling mostly with consistency, outside off. So 9 runs of the last 3 balls from Abdul. With this, the 4th over is being completed. The score moves on to 41. Seems like 11 came of it. 12.
Including those 2 boundaries, 12 from that over. After invited to bat, MAHBUBNAGAR enjoying a good start. They are managing that 10 runs per over now. So again,
so there might be a change in bowling again, as Navin offered 16 of his first.
𝗏𝗏 is the new bowler. This is the 5th over of the innings already.
He is the fourth bowler in operation. 𝗬𝗏𝗃, who bowled first over, considered 9 runs. Again, he brought back into the attack. Now he is ready to bowl his second, fifth of the innings.
The second spell is very quicker. Driven nicely, this one. There has been a fielder to stop it square. The power play in progress. So with almost a similar field set, 2 men standing on the boundary line at backward point and
Deep square leg, square of the wicket. 2 men
Yes,
standing
true.
at the boundary line.
nicked. Simple push for a single. Well, both these batsmen have got the technique. It could be an eminent fast bowler who is in form, but they have got the answers. It's been some years these two batted together, so that makes them have that coordination and make batting look easy.
Going for big drive, missing the line, straight into the keeper glove. Good comeback by 𝗬𝗏𝗃. This over so far having a good control over the ball. Getting swing now. For this match, on day 3, the center wicket is in use. It's a very good strip prepared by Satyanarayana, the senior curator from Hyderabad, the Cricket Association. What a look that, what a position. Look at that finish. Beautiful loft over mid-off. You look at that finish. A shot of good length, picked up nicely.
Absolutely. And
Look at
moreover,
that position and the confidence of the batter.
that has given the maximum runs for that. The head is still, he just showed the ball its direction. For these shots, that kind of body language is definitely deserving.
This time a flick and
Oh my goodness.
it's not required this kind of risky singles at this point of time because the scoreboard is running.
Usually we don't see this sort of unusual attempts, especially when Abdul and David bat. But it's Abdul who got tempted to take on the quick run.
This time again lucky. A thick edge towards third man region. With that, teams 50 runs on the board in the 5th over. So end of 5 it is 50 for no loss. 52 for no loss. One big and another third man boundary. We are talking about 𝗬𝗏𝗃, first 3 balls right on the target, but then a puller length delivery resulted a 6 and then a lucky edge to third man region. At the end of 5 it is 52 for no loss.
Precisely, that's another milestone from the bats of Abdul and David. Now they would aim for the 100 mark for sure. It's a matter of calculated risk they're doing on. And for the batters like this, sometimes luck also gets in favor.
Naveen?
11 runs of the previous over. First ball, first run came off the first 3 balls, and then next 2 balls we have seen That
Naveen
glorious
Kumar
six.
introduced from the far end, who bowled first over from the pavilion end. The innings third over he bowled, but he considered fall. Now he is called up from the far end. Again round the stumps, nicely driven towards long off region for a single. These two, Abdul and David, are enjoying their batting, irrespective of the venue. On any surface, these two are very good. They are getting the runs.
Now this tournament is going to get close to the semi-finals. Just 3 more matches away to decide the top 4. And of course the top 2 are there. Rest of the 2 will be decided. Wanted to have the second, they'll get it.
They completed the third. The light fumble, given them the third. This time nicely driven, finding the gap, perfect timing towards point reason for a boundary.
It has become pretty normal for these batters to add those successful partnerships and easy runs. Seems like Abdul is the one who got this boundary. Just few more balls to finish the mandatory power play. Just like checking the shot. Single more to the total.
At present, Abdul is on fire and Shivudu playing a spectator role, not taking any risk or any chances because he knows that his partner is on fire. Once again, nicely driven and very good fielding at this point of time. Only 1 run. With a good calculation, these two, Abdul and David, are batting. One is on attacking mood and another one is keeping the wicket. Good strategy is in execution now. And the quick single.
All those simple pushes offering runs with this over number 6 got completed. Power play finished and the score is 63 without wicket.
Still that 10 runs per over is maintained by the Mahbubnagar openers Abdul and David. First time Nizamabad finished their power play without a wicket. Every time Nizamabad bowls and they get at least 1-2 wickets in the power play so that they will get good control over the game, the remaining 14 overs. But this time, a real challenge for the bowlers. Already 4 bowlers are introduced. None of them could get the breakthrough. Now that's the reason 𝗙𝗂𝗃𝗃, the most valuable player of the tournament, has been introduced. The captain Vikram knows pretty well this partnership has to be broken as early as possible, otherwise this will be a threat. So definitely he is a strike bowler, a good all-rounder, as introduced in the over number 7 as soon as the power play has completed.
bowled outside off. Good to see 𝗙𝗂𝗃 has been called up to bowl, and as the power play restrictions are off, he can have most of them on the boundary line.
𝗙𝗂𝗃 is one of the leading wicket taker in this tournament. From the last 7 innings, he captured 17 wickets, out of which on 3 occasions he gathered 3 wickets each in an innings. So far, the best bowling figures being 3 for 18 against Warangal.
And in a single match at 𝗬𝗎 𝗀𝗃𝗃, he has scored 60 of just 45 with those impressive sixes, which were not expected, but in the death overs he did very easily, just like drinking water. Not exactly from the blade, still there is a chance for one. So phase 2 of KAKA Venkataswamy Memorial Telangana District T20 League is going to be close.
Oh, trying for a reverse sweep, not finding the gaps, right into the hands of the fielded short third. Once again, not missing the line, not connecting it correct, missing the line, and another dot ball. A perfect over by 𝗙𝗂𝗃. Only 2 runs, only 3 runs. So far, the best over for Nizamabad. So it is 66 for no loss after 7. Lalit is the bowler from foreign.
Now just a couple of days more to get into the semis on 16th at Hyderabad.
Lalit Reddy. There is a chance of run out ahead. The ball hit the non-striker end directly. Already Abdul gave up. But once again, luck is in his favor. It's not that easy to hit the non-striker's end from the point region. But good attempt by the 𝗬𝗏, the fielder. This time, again, luck with him.
Not a happy moment for the
get
bowler.
any connection. Another extra ball on extra run on the board. This time in the form of boys. Lalit Reddy is in operation. Nizamabad has produced another good all-rounder, Aniket Reddy, the present Ranji Trophy player, who plays regular cricket at Hyderabad. Another good all-rounder, even right from under 16 days. He is very good left-arm spinner in his debut match itself. He captured 6 wickets. Aniket Reddy. Played at Palakkad, Kerala. Since then, he is very consistent. Another nicely driven. Bowler could not able to stop that ball in his follow through, so another run on the board.
Gradually, Nizamabad looking to get hold of the things. An impressive continuation after the power play has been done. You could only see singles, and this one they wants to have the second, but the fielder sending the two back to their spots. But there is consistency with the bat and ball. That is what Nizamabad are doing. Even though they don't have the highest score of the tournament with the bat, still they're able to get hold of the situation because of these teamwork. White call in the meantime. This eminent opportunity is likely to find its champion in the next 4 days. We have cricket festival all around.
And finally, Lalit Reddy get the first breakthrough. Invited the batter to go for big on the onside. Shot of good length, gone for flick, missed time. A simple catch at long gone reason. David got out, who scored 30. David scored 33 runs.
This is a breakthrough Nizamabad has been looking for. Next comes the skipper into the attack. Srikanth Naik is someone who can bat next compared to the performance of the openers. In some of the matches where the wickets were down quickly, he came to bat just in the second, third overs. But he would be happier with with the partnership. These two have put on 72 for the first wicket. Because there won't be much pressure now on him, as his partner is already a runs maker, where Abdul batting on 35. Either of the players can take the responsibility, and David making a better score, 33, something in T20s that helps the team initially to create a partnership, and then the rest of the batsmen can continue accordingly.
𝗫𝗵𝗃 given another over. Generally, he will be called up in the middle overs, but 𝗫𝗵𝗃 was offered another over from the pavilion end. Vikram Jadhav is having so much confidence in his senior player, 𝗫𝗵𝗃. Very good all-round show from Sai in the tournament right from the match number 1. Srikanth Yadav just taken his guard.
Gets onto the back foot, drives it well. I think has found the boundary ropes, and yes, says the umpire. Amazing footwork.
A powerful square cut. When it comes to the square of the wicket, a nice square cut.
𝗫𝗵𝗃 doesn't like this. Usually he won't offer that sort of weight. He's often consistent. And the next ball immediately is a dot. But on an average he takes 2-3 wickets every game. a responsible turner of the ball.
It's too hot at MAHBUBNAGAR. In the morning and the night, late night, of course, it is very cool. But during the day, it's too hot. Another powerful drive, but this time not time, only one run. Another tight over. 9 overs from this over, including that square cut. So slowly the run rate is dropping down. In the power play, MAHBUBNAGAR openers enjoyed 10 runs per over, but after that slowly the run rate is dropping down, particularly Lalit Reddy, who got the first breakthrough for his side. Even Lalit Reddy enjoying a good tournament with the ball. 7 innings, got 12 wickets, 2 times he taken a 3-wicket haul. The best would be 19 runs, 3 wickets versus Medak. The other one against Hyderabad, 3 for 31. Continued from the foreign. This time a shot of good length, nice flick. A wrist of the flick, resulting a boundary. Hyderabad produced so many batsmen, particularly Azharuddin is known for that flick shots. And after that, VVS Lakshman entertained the cricketing world with his flick shots. These two are really very perfect. And after that, of course, even Virat Kohli is one.
And talking about Virat Kohli, recently something special is that India took on New Zealand in the first game the day before, where India won by 4 wickets, and Virat Kohli has been top scorer, 93, Mr. 100. But he was the man of the match, and as usual, he dedicates the man of the match trophies. He would send that to his mother, who is at his hometown. That's a great gesture, and in that match, Virat Kohli surpassed Kumar Sangakkara, that is in international cricket, including Tests and ODIs, even T20s. He is in the 2nd place now after Sachin Tendulkar. 28,017 runs. Sangakkara 28,016. In that particular match, Rohit Sharma surpassed 𝗀𝗃𝗃 Gayle as well. 649 sixes, 𝗀𝗃𝗃 Gayle, and 650 sixes by the hitman. Good to see from the 2 Indians.
It's a boundary, but the ball gone to the adjacent bushes. So it is the time to the umpires to chase the ball. Even yesterday we have seen close to 5 to 6 balls disappeared to the other grounds. This time already 1 lost.
Pushed for 1, and the good thing about 𝗵𝗏 is that he would stay calm even though the wickets, he might lose his partner, he might lose his captain, but he is the one who stays more time at the crease, and that's the reason still the top scorer is Abdul. Guess something close to 400 now he is able to make in the tournament of KAKA Venkataswamy Memorial. David is someone who got the nature of hitting the big shots. drives well. They're in the follow through. It's good to see the bowler
90.
has got a good hand in time.
Huh? We are already into the semi-final last. Phase two. The scorer 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗃 given the statistics that this is the match number 40, but I had a doubt in that, so he get the clarification that in the phase 2 this is match number 40. Meantime, a good square cut towards backward point, reason for a boundary. Continue.
𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗃 hitting his second boundary with this.
Fourth over.
72 runs for the first wicket, and since then
Who is the bowler?
𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗃 also doesn't make any difference. He helps his partner to maintain that run rate. Pushed for one by the skipper.
𝗬𝗏𝗃𝗃 continues from the far end, who is bowling second over. In the first over itself, he got the breakthrough, get the wicket of David, who is the first centurion in this KAKA Venkataswamy Memorial Telangana Inter-District T20 League. This is the first edition. It's really a very good tournament, including the final. Total 104 matches being played. Close to 30 days. So thanks to Mr. Raghuram and a special thanks to Venkataswamy, the Cabinet Minister of Telangana State. The Vishaka Industries are the title sponsors. Raghuram taken the initiative to launch this tournament. I will come back to that. End of 10 overs, 90 for 1. Just it dropped down from 10 to 9 now. After 2 overs, Sai Prateek given the break, another bowler the bowler. The captain himself on the bowling mark. Vikram is ready to bowl the 11th over of the innings.
𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗃𝗃 introduces himself. 9 runs and over. So the possibility is 180.
Vikram knows pretty well if the team gets this wicket breakthrough. The MAHBUBNAGAR team not having that experience in the middle order. So the captain Vikram himself introduced to the attack, the 11th of the innings. This time rightly gone on to the back foot and cut it towards point, reason for a boundary. The width was provided.
It's a decent start initially on the first 2 balls. 2 dots towards covers, and this one gone for 4. That's the quality and technique of Abdul. He usually likes to maintain that patience and gets the desired results. Then squeezes a single. Another responsible, good-looking knock is on. He's just 2 runs away for his 50. Brilliant to watch out this one from the captain 𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃.
This is the 8th over for MAHBUBNAGAR. They had only 3 victories against their name. That's the reason still they are with 6 points. But if they win these remaining 2 matches, it's 11 overs, 98. 96 including that boundary in the previous over. 96 for 1 after 11.
6 came from that. Irrespective of the number of wickets, Nizamabad gradually gets hold of the situation and definitely drops the run rate in every game. So Lalit has been given a gap. Now it will be Naveen. Has been expensive till now. 28 in his 2.1. 𝗬𝗏 wants to stop that. Indeed, that was struck hard.
But good backup by Sai. Only 1 run.
And some of the players would be catchy amongst the teammates. From Nizamabad, it is 𝗬𝗏 and Sai Pratik.
Another good looking flick for 1. Bowling round the stumps. It's only 1. So far the innings is getting only singles. With that single, the Mahbubnagar after invited to bat 100 runs on the board. Abdul completed his 50 runs. Abdul enjoying the good run in this tournament.
Double celebrations on the same ball. Team's 100 and Abdul's 50. Seems like it will be 50 number 5.
90 not out to being his highest in this tournament.
Running the first one hard, but the fielder has run much quickly. Will be a run more to the total with this. 12 overs have been completed and the score is 102 for the loss of a wicket. 72 was the score for the first wicket, and since then these two have added 30 runs. The only thing is that the run flow has stopped for a while.
The captain will continue from the pavilion end. Once again, the luck favouring Abdul. Another boundary towards third man risen. A thick edge. The third man fielder in the circle very wide.
Abdul didn't mind running for that, as he knows that it has travelled quickly for 4. This time it seemed to be convincing, but finds a fielder. And then a sharp take, this one.
The Vikram, the captain got the breakthrough, inviting Abdul to cut. Not understanding the bounce and a simple catch to the wicket-keeper behind the stumps. Abdul out for 55. Another good, useful half century for him with 8 fours. Another good innings comes to an end, but Abdul played his role for his side.
Gone for 55 from 42. Next to bat will be Akash Venkat. He's someone who can hang at the crease. Especially he won't get that opportunity to bat when there is a high score for the first wicket. But he joins his captain. A top class innings has come to an end, 55 from 42 by Abdul, who usually likes to take the responsibility. Simple push, and there you could see the gully fielder stopping it. And for the next ball, he'll take on a quick single. So this is KAKA Venkataswamy Memorial Telangana Inter-District T20 League, which comprised initially 29 teams. Swept away nicely. I think there's a fielder to get in contact at mid-wicket. Will be only a single. So this is the slowness and the perfect tightness created by Nizamabad. They could offer the runs initially, but then they would get hold of the run rate. And with that, the over has come to an end. After 13, the score is 108 for the loss of 2 wickets. 6 runs and a wicket for the skipper. Vikram Jadhav will take it on 2 overs, 1 for 12. Discussing about the tournament, this was initiated on December 22nd on this surface, where this ground looked much better now. And on that day, we have seen the crucial people, including the cabinet minister, Mr. Venkataswamy, as the key person of this tournament, followed by the cricketing personalities like Mr. Azharuddin, Mr. Shivlal Yadav. They were with us in the main segment, and also inaugural match took on a friendly match where the women teams have played, and later the men's team, MAHBUBNAGAR, took on Nagar Karnool. Nagar Karnool won that match by 9 wickets. And due to DLS, the target was reduced to 64 in 15 overs, where they chased with 4 overs to spare. And after that, phase 1 has happened. Amongst 29 teams, the Hyderabad Cricket Association, that is the KAKA Venkataswamy Memorial Telangana Inter-District T20 League, has qualified 10 districts as 10 teams. In the meantime, we could see the dots in progress. Akash Venkat taking his time. Naveen Kumar into his final over. In the first over, he was a bit expensive, offered 16, but in the next 2.2 overs, he considered just 18. So that's a big turnout from him. And being a left-armer, he's called up again. He would complete his spell as well. There is an expectation for the skipper, Vikram, to have at least 1 wicket in the form of Naveen. And so the phase 1 went on, and top 10 teams qualified from 10 districts. Just like IPL, the same format has been put here. The matches have been played at different venues. All the teams travelled, and we have seen a great hospitality by every district cricket associations. That could be starting from Hyderabad, then Karimnagar, and later NTPC Godavari, Siddipet, Warangal, now MAHBUBNAGAR. Next would be Sangareddy, and back to the capital city for the semis and the finals on 16th and 17th. In the meantime, an inside out shot where the covers fielder came in contact towards long-off region. That will be a single to finish. With his 14 overs completed, the score moves on to 111 for the loss of 2 wickets. Naveen finished his spell, 4 overs, wicketless, and offered 36. So all these venues, it's a new experience for the Telugu cricketers. Till now, before this tournament, there were not enough opportunities. So this is a great encouragement. This opportunity will make them capitalize their cricketing talent on the field. Some of the real cricket picks we have seen in this tournament with the bat, with the ball, with all-round performances. Now there are just 2 days to see the top 4, and amongst the top 4, the winners in the semis will take on the finals, and the winner of the finals will lift the trophy, which we have seen in the morning. So that's the speciality of KAKA 𝗏𝗃𝗵 Memorial Telangana Inter-District T20 League. It's a tremendous initiation by the Hyderabad Cricket Association, and also thanks to our sponsor Vishaka Industries Limited for enhancing such a great opportunity for identifying the talent. A simple chip in the air towards long on, and the second run has been much quicker. The fielder initially thought it could be just a single, but the batsman's reaction lately understood by the fielder. There has been a couple of runs, but we could see that improvement, the turnout by Nizamabad, especially after the power play they improved. This is chance of getting a boundary, and the fielder has given up the chase, and the ball has won the race. What a placement! He saw the gap there between the long on and mid-wicket region. The placement must be the key. With this Srikanth Naik now slowly taking on the responsibility in the absence of Abdul and David. We haven't seen a big innings from him, so there is an expectation from his coach and management. When there is a quick fall of wicket, or at some point if these 2 openers are lost, then it will be the responsibility for the middle order to take, especially when the captain coming at number 3, he has to make the run flow get continued. With this, over number 15 got completed. With the 9 runs coming off it, the score moves on to 120 for the loss of 2 wickets. And there were the stats mentioned by Chandrasekhar previously, some overs ago. We thank him and also our scoring team as well for putting the stats on the top, where all the listeners, all the viewers can now get a glance of the best performers of this tournament. Vikram Jadhav this time has offered 9. In previous offers he given only 6 runs and over, but however he's still economical, 3 overs 1 for 21. Lalit Reddy has been called up to his second spell, a single to start with, and it is really great to see someone like Chandrasekhar initially started his career as an umpire, served cricket for 25 years plus, and then stepped into commentary, analysis, very passionate towards the game. He's brilliant in words, he's brilliant on field while umpiring, and it's good to know that he has shared views and the companionship of some valuable cricketers. Even the international cricketers know about him. Squeezed away nicely, and there we could see some effort that has definitely stopped the boundary. The short fine leg fielder diving towards his right has certainly saved a boundary. That was indeed an experimental attempt looking for the scoop, 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗏. And you have to remember, yes, it is Akash, so that will be just a single. And we all know about that Dil scoop introduction, which is made by former Sri Lankan cricketer Dilshan. We'll talk about that more later, but for now, this is a much needed boundary under pressure. He has just waited for that, premeditated, and then meets the ball in time. 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗏 scoring his fourth boundary. With this, he moves on to 30. There's that kind of shot. Dil scoop is an inventory, and we all know one of the inventory shots has been. We'll say about that more, but it's a top class athletic attempt there. Ouch. So this is one of the spectacular catches in the tournament. It was from nowhere, and that's the uniqueness of Nizamabad. They get the results whenever there is no expectation. So this fielder has been a live example for that. The online viewers have been pretty lucky to watch it twice and more. That's fabulous, brilliant effort. And this is a big motivation for all the cricketers. They want to be expressive. See the dive. It's never easy. Indeed, that seemed to be a great shot. It was lots of time in the air. But the fielder with the great balance, full eyes on the ball. He didn't let it go down. That's pure master class. These kind of cricketers have been produced from such a prestigious tournament like KAKA Venkateswamy Memorial Telangana Inter-District T20 League. Fabulous. That will be the second wicket for Lalit. And Ajit has been the fielder, getting an important wicket with his catch. 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗏 has gone for 30 from 24. That's what I have been telling about 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗏 previously. We haven't seen any big performance. He was there under the lights of Abdul and David. But this is sensational stuff. These two were about to add some valuable runs for the third wicket. They added 20 and the captain has to go, which makes Shadab Ahmed the new man to bat on. Being left-handed, now he would like to be more aggressive on the bowlers. 57 matches, 1000 plus runs. Yorker nicely digged, good judgment from the bowler initially. Then the batter has got the bat at the right spot on the ground. With this, over number 16 got completed. And that has been a spectacular dot as well. The fielder has stopped it. The score is 126 for 3. Yeah, we were talking about those inventory shots. So Dilshan introduced Dil scoop, and the former Indian captain, finisher, wicket-keeper Mahendra Singh Dhoni, who has got all the trophies in his cabinet. Champions Trophy, T20 World Cup, ODI World Cup. So the number one test, and he's the one to put India in as number one in test, has invented. But before that saying, this is very special. We could see Akash Venkat now taking on the responsibility. He started a bit slow, 4 runs on the first 8 balls, and then the 9th ball has gone for 4. That has been a perfect slog sweep towards deep mid-wicket region. A needed boundary too. And that too against someone like Sai Pratik. Rarely we see these kind of boundaries. Quick run. The call is fine from Shadab. We are talking about Dhoni. He has took the help of his friend and invented that helicopter shot, which usually lands on the onside, maybe mid-wicket or long on. We have seen that so many times against other countries. And amongst the Indians, Rohit Sharma's that sixer to a square leg or mid wicket onto the back foot, and Virat Kohli's special cover drive, and Sachin Tendulkar's stride drive are some of the key shots which has got lots of fan base. But for now, MAHBUBNAGAR losing wickets, they're also able to score the runs. But the current run rate is just close to 8 and over. Since the power play, it was 10.5 during that. But later, a big turnout by Nizamabad. Top class athletic effort, another one in progress. It shows the commitment to stop the runs. Even though that could be a single, Nizamabad are not ready to give that. They would fall, they would get injured, but somehow they would fight back and then be on the pitch as they are before the start of the game. That's 𝗍𝗏, given some time and room, gets the treatment. 𝗙𝗂𝗃 doesn't like it. Shadab gets his first boundary at covers. Risk is needed. We haven't seen too many hitters from MAHBUBNAGAR, from the middle order. So it's the time for them to have a crunch battle. Not only the openers, but also others need to shine. Looks to hit on the onside. You could see 𝗙𝗂𝗃 asking for something. But that will be a dot. 17 gone, the score is 137 for the loss of 3 wickets. 𝗙𝗂𝗃 hasn't found a wicket till now. And with me once again, I welcome the legendary voice Chandrasekhar to the commentary box.
Thank you, Pawan. Why Nizamabad is unbeaten in the tournament so far clearly explains after the power play how they had control over the game. At one point of time, MAHBUBNAGAR were looking at 200 for sure on the board, but suddenly they lost the momentum. Vikram is very successful, changing their bowlers, and he himself got a breakthrough. That's the reason Nizamabad is one of the champion side in the tournament. First ball of the 18th over itself, a strike flick to square leg reason for a boundary. Good start.
It's good to see some of the boundaries being added now. When Srikanth Naik was there, Akash Venkat was a bit slow. But as he got dismissed, now he took that responsibility. This will be his second boundary. There is an expectation from Shadab to hit those big shots. But the consistency from the bowlers of Nizamabad is not allowing him to do that. Ended as a single-handed attempt, but it's been the bowler's dominance on that occasion. Lalit Reddy, who has got that couple of wickets, firstly the danger man David, and since then he started to be very explosive, not that easy to take him on. The line, the release, the arm action, everything right about him. Has he got the distance? Need to wait for the umpire signal, and there it is. The sides could interrupt.
Gone for maximum this time. A single-handed pull, but connected well. Another maximum to MAHBUBNAGAR.
It took almost 6 to 7 overs to have a maximum again. We have only 2 sixes seen from David Kripal-Roy. This will be 6 number 3 of this innings. That single-handed attempt has gone well towards deep backward point, square leg, resulting for 6 runs. With this, Akash Venkat seeming to be shifting the gears. 10 runs of the last 3 balls. that made the skipper Vikram to think twice. Through the offside, and I don't understand why the bat gets off usually from the right hand. It is again a single-handed attempt gone for a single now. For 𝘃𝗏, it's going to be a new placement. They've got square leg, mid wicket. Short fine leg has been a bit wider, so that can be a catching position. But if there is a bit of width offered on the onside, he can hit him over. Looks for the big, no proper connection at all. So that is what Lalit Reddy has been doing all the times. You try something big on him, the ball is only with the keeper. In that mode, he has taken those 2 wickets. Probably he is the one who is very quick in taking the wickets since the last 2 games. Single more, and that will be the finish of his spell. 4 overs, 2 for 34. MAHBUBNAGAR are on 149 for the loss of 3 wickets.
Only 2 overs left in this innings. Invited to bat, 149 for 3 on the board. Both David and Abdul laid a beautiful platform for their team. Abdul continued his form and scored another 50 to his account. Number 5 in the tournament. But after that, the middle order not capitalize the platform laid by the openers. 𝗙𝗂𝗃𝗲 will bowl the penultimate over and his last over. Still he is wicketless in this innings. Bowling round the stumps. Not timing, but misfielding resulting in a boundary. There is a fielder waiting at extra covers. Could not able to stop the ball. So resulting a boundary to his name. With that boundary, score reaches 150. 153 for 3 in the 19th over. This time kneel down and pulled it back to back towards backward square leg reason for a boundary. First one through covers, the second one on the onside of the square. 𝗙𝗂𝗃𝗃 with the ball this match, not enjoying well.
Tried the third one as well, 𝘃𝗏. Quick response from the non-striker. But those 2 boundaries will give them that confidence, and also to MAHBUBNAGAR. Scoring 9 runs of the first 3 balls. It's very unusual to see 𝗙𝗂𝗃𝗃. His captain wants him to finish with at least a wicket. But every day is not the same for the players, maybe cricketers or anyone. Running the first one hard, they want to put the pressure, and they will get, they'll complete. Indeed, there was a good attempt by the wicket-keeper. Wants to have a quick shot at the stumps. Seems like the batsman is in a bit of trouble there.
Just 1 second made the difference. The dive saved him. Winning a gold medal and losing a gold medal in Olympics. It's only a second.
Good to see a perfect examples that you would be making on
Good reflection by Ashish. Another straight boundary. Timely he dug.
Punished well
𝗙𝗏𝗃
nicely.
proving very expensive in this penultimate over. Already 3 boundaries conceded. Another 2. So going to be a big over.
So that's the finish. I think he has got the mighty finish.
My goodness, on to the next ground. Another big, very expensive over this is. 3 boundaries and a 6. 12, 18, 21. End of 19 overs, it is 170. 170. 3 wickets down, 170 for 3. Suddenly, the graph is going to the next meter. Before 19th over, the scoreboard was quiet, but 𝗙𝗏𝗃's over given them confidence, and now they are on a challenging total on the board.
MAHBUBNAGAR has squeezed 21 runs out of it. First 3 overs, 𝗙𝗏𝗃 gave 21, last over 21, combinedly 42 wicketless. Probably the first time he hasn't took a wicket, but he won't mind that much. What a big turnout. 160 seemed difficult for a while, but now there is every chance to go over 180.
ఈ టోర్నమెంట్లో మొదటిసారి చేదు మాత్రం మింగిన 𝗙𝗏𝗃.
Good reflex action by the keeper. It's a wide to start with. It's 𝗬𝗏𝗃 who has been called up to bowl the last over.
𝗬𝗏𝗃 in the power play was very good. Now he is bowling the 20th and last over of the innings. Elected to bowl. Vikram's decision was questioned on so many occasions, but for that middle overs, the MAHBUBNAGAR batters are enjoyed really good batting on this surface. Once again, nicely driven, but the fielder coming on to that. Meantime, they completed 2 runs. Good understanding, quick run between the wickets.
Good to see Shadab taking that first one hard. Second one has become a bit easier, putting on the pressure right onto the fielder. And it's great to see MAHBUBNAGAR scoring 47 of just around 21 balls. At this speed, the runs didn't come before in the big
Well bowled, well bowled. On the block hole, but nicely played. A little back on that. Bowling the final over of the innings, not that easy, but one of the successful bowler for NIZAMABAD, trying to bowl the Yorker length.
And he got that right, disabling the batsman. Even Shadab tried his best, but the pace has completely dominated. Bowling in the same line is something 𝗬𝗏𝗃 believes in. Gets the first one they
For
wanted
every
to have.
ball,
The
the
second.
batsman swinging the bat and not timing well. Looking for 2. There was a run out at non-striker's end.
So this is the match turning partnership, can be termed as. Now they made the situation to be getting close to 180, which was predicted after the 10th over. 𝗪𝗏 has to leave the crease, gone for 80. 𝗪𝗏, okay. It's 𝗪𝗏 who joins the center at number 6. So he would be the non-striker, and the one who is making good runs at the moment is 𝗃𝗃, unbeaten 33 of 18. 3 opportunities for him. Wants to hit that big. Has he found the gap? It doesn't. There is no contact at all with the bat. Usually pacers like it, bowling it full pace, and when they are able to control the batsman without being offered a bat, this is something that makes them motivated to bowl even the next ones in the same line. So 𝗬𝗏 has been impressive. In the first 2 overs he has given just 16. But in these first 4 balls he has given 4 runs. Good choice from Vikram Jadhav to call him. Single-handed attempt that leads to a boundary. Every now and then we could see those single-handed attempts going for force. And especially from 𝗃𝗃, it's brilliant to watch on. Slight width offered, and 𝗃𝗃 capitalizes that. If not the score, the target can be 180. Now here comes the last ball of this innings. 𝗬𝗏 bowling to Venkat. They would proceed with a similar field set. Venkat would be thinking definitely to play onto the back foot, as 𝗬𝗏 gives some weight, but it's an unusual finish. With this, MAHBUBNAGAR finished their innings on the score of 178, losing 4 wickets, which makes Nizamabad to make 179 when they come to bat. So dear viewers, keep on supporting, keep on watching. Don't go away, we'll be right back.
టీ20 లీగ్ లో మొత్తం 29 జట్లు 55 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 1, 10 జట్లు 49 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 2, 2 ఫేజుల్లో కలిపి మొత్తం 104 మ్యాచ్లు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం మొత్తం మీద ఉన్న వివిధ మైదానాల్లో జరుగుతున్నాయి. టోర్నమెంట్ 22 డిసెంబర్ నుండి 17 జనవరి వరకు జరుగుతుంది. సుమారు 600 మంది ఆటగాళ్లు పోటీ పడుతున్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ టీ20 లీగ్ ఒక గొప్ప వ్యక్తిని, కార్మిక నాయకుణ్ణి స్మరించుకుంటూ మన మహబూబ్ నగర్ నేలపైన తెలంగాణ యువతను ఒకే వేదికపైకి తీసుకొచ్చి ఒక అద్భుతమైన తెలంగాణ క్రికెట్ జాతర ప్రారంభించబోతున్నాం. కాకా గడ్డం వెంకటస్వామి గారు తెలంగాణ ప్రజల కోసం తన జీవితాన్ని అంకితం చేసిన నాయకుడు, కార్మికుల కోసం పోరాడిన యోధుడు, సమాజానికి దిశ చూపించిన దార్శనికుడు. అంతేకాదు, యువత ఎదగాలని, క్రీడలు అభివృద్ధి చెందాలని కలలు కన్న మంచి మనసున్న మనిషి. ఆయన ఆత్మీయ సేవలకు గుర్తుగా ఈ రోజు మనం ఒక చోట చేరి కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ టీ20 లీగ్ 2025 కాకా మెమోరియల్ క్రికెట్ టోర్నమెంట్ కప్ ని ప్రారంభిస్తున్నాం. ఈ డిసెంబర్ 22 ఉదయం 11 గంటలకు మన MDCA క్రికెట్ గ్రౌండ్ మహబూబ్ నగర్ లో ఈ గొప్ప వేడుక ప్రారంభం కానుంది. అక్కడి నుండి వరుసగా 29 నుండి 31 డిసెంబర్ 2025 హైదరాబాద్ లో, 2, 3 జనవరి 2026 కరీంనగర్ లో, 4, 5 జనవరి 2026 NTPC గోదావరి ఖనిలో, 6, 7 జనవరి 2026 సిద్దిపేటలో, 8, 9, 10 జనవరి 2026 వరంగల్లో, 11, 12 జనవరి 2026 మహబూబ్ నగర్ లో, 15 జనవరి 2026 సంగారెడ్డిలో, సెమీఫైనల్స్ 16 జనవరి 2026 హైదరాబాద్ లో, ఫైనల్ 17 జనవరి 2026 హైదరాబాద్ లో జరగనున్నాయి. ఈ టీ20 లీగ్ లో మొత్తం 29 జట్లు 55 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 1, 10 జట్లు 49 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 2, 2 ఫేజుల్లో కలిపి మొత్తం 104 మ్యాచ్లు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం మొత్తం మీద ఉన్న వివిధ మైదానాల్లో జరుగుతున్నాయి. టోర్నమెంట్ 22 డిసెంబర్ నుండి 17 జనవరి వరకు జరుగుతుంది. సుమారు 600 మంది ఆటగాళ్లు పోటీ పడుతున్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ టీ20 లీగ్. కాకా గారు ఎప్పుడూ చెప్పేవారు, యువతకు అవకాశమిస్తే వారు భవిష్యత్తుకు మార్గం చూపుతారు. ఈ టోర్నమెంట్ ఆ మాటకు నిదర్శనం. రండి, మన యువతను ప్రోత్సహిద్దాం, మన కాకా గారిని స్మరించుకుందాం, ఈ టోర్నమెంట్ ను ఘన విజయం చేద్దాం. స్పాన్సర్డ్ బై విశాఖ, వీనెక్స్ట్, ఆటమ్ సోలార్, వండర్యాన్. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ టీ20 లీగ్ మొత్తం 29 జట్లు 55 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 1, 10 జట్లు 49 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 2, 2 ఫేజుల్లో కలిపి మొత్తం 104 మ్యాచ్లు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం మొత్తం మీద ఉన్న వివిధ మైదానాల్లో జరుగుతున్నాయి. టోర్నమెంట్ 22 డిసెంబర్ నుండి 17 జనవరి వరకు జరుగుతుంది. సుమారు 600 మంది ఆటగాళ్లు పోటీ పడుతున్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ టీ20 లీగ్. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ టీ20 లీగ్. ఈ టీ20 లీగ్ లో మొత్తం 29 జట్లు 55 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 1, 10 జట్లు 49 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 2. జాతర ప్రారంభించే గ్రౌండ్ మహబూబ్ నగర్ లో ఈ గొప్ప వేడుక ప్రారంభం కానుంది. అక్కడి నుండి వరుసగా 29 నుండి 31 డిసెంబర్ 2025 హైదరాబాద్ లో, 2-3 జనవరి 2026 కరీంనగర్ లో, 4-5 జనవరి 2026 NTPC గోదావరి ఖనిలో, 6-7 జనవరి 2026 సిద్దిపేటలో, 8-9-10 జనవరి 2026 వరంగల్లో మైదానహిద్దాం. మన కాకా గారిని స్మరించుకుందాం. ఈ టోర్నమెంట్ ను ఘన విజయం చేద్దాం. స్పాన్సర్డ్ బై విశాఖ, VNext, Autumn Solar, Wonderyarn. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్ మొత్తం 29 జట్లు, 55 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 1, 10 జట్లు, 49 మ్యాచ్లు ఫేజ్ 2. 2 ఫేజుల్లో కలిపి మొత్తం 104 మ్యాచ్లు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రం మొత్తం మీద ఉన్న వివిధ మైదానాల్లో జరుగుతున్నాయి. టోర్నమెంట్ 22 డిసెంబర్ నుండి 17 జనవరి వరకు జరుగుతుంది. సుమారు 600 మంది ఆటగాళ్లు పోటీ పడుతున్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్. హైదరాబాద్ క్రికెట్ అసోసియేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో జరుగుతున్న కాకా వెంకటస్వామి మెమోరియల్ తెలంగాణ ఇంటర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ T20 లీగ్.
see those runs that included a couple of boundaries that has made 15 runs of the last 2 overs. Mahbubnagar need to work on that. Taking always rotation of the bat that results for nothing. It is 𝗪𝗪𝗃𝗃 on strike. 𝗬nkataswamy has offered a boundary from his first and 8 runs altogether. But the catch he has taken has given the breakthrough. They got the wicket of the centurion streaker. 𝗪𝗪𝗃𝗃, the fielders, 3 of them could watch the ball. That will be the first maximum of this innings. Not only those boundaries, but also this cluster of shots were coming to play. 𝗪𝗪𝗃𝗃 is the one to score that. He initially took a bit of time to set, then given some work to his bat, freeing his arms. Brilliant to watch on. And he saw this huge gap towards the covers reach here. This one went on towards the deep extra. It takes a bit of time. Whenever there is 6, especially towards that point, there must be the ground staff jumping onto the other ground to search the ball. But in the meantime, the umpires, with the help of the scoring team, would take on the other ball, which is semi-used. The start is good to see Mahbubnagar, but some of the areas, especially the offside fielding, must be. 𝗪𝗪𝗃𝗃 has gone out his own techniques. He knows his resources, his pacers, spinners, when to use, and the fieldsmen where he has to put on either sides of the wicket. The only thing lacked in Mahbubnagar is the consistency with the bat. Shortly pitched, and this is what we have been talking about. The fielding technique. Now once again, there is no hand on that from the fielder. Initially there is a weaken of the fielder in the circle, and the boundary line fielder hasn't had a chance. Perfect strike towards square leg. 𝗪𝗪𝗃𝗃 likely to get back his rhythm. As mentioned before, he is the one who scores good amount of runs in the power play. For a while, he stood tall, and now he is starting to rotate his bat behind the parts of the wicket. So 10 runs in no time, 6 on the offside, 4 on the onside. Target of 179 is not impossible, but they have to be careful. Transfer more, they'll get 1, and they have to settle for 1. On the other end, Ajit initially has to call the 2 bowlers, Harish and also Venkatachandra, for 1 boundary each. They didn't panic when they lost their first wicket. They are mentally prepared either to chase a target or to pose a target. Anything is going to be high, not letting the opponent to gain the dominance. Soft hands coming to play at the right moment. It is going to be a dot, and it is Ajit to be on strike. And Venkatachandra is someone who usually starts the innings. He doesn't let the batsman to score high, but this time he started to produce, he started to offer the runs with 11, 12 and over. A fine start, especially for the second wicket. They have added 28 with this single, and also the over got completed. Nizamabad made 28 for 1 in the first 4 overs for the loss of a wicket, and 151 more runs to win from 96 balls. And along with me, once again, I will introduce Chandrasekhar into the commentary box.
Thank you, Pawan. A good start for Mahbubnagar. In fact, the first ball itself provided an opportunity that was put down, but not damage done again. The following delivery, the centurion, one of the centurion in this tournament, that's from Nizamabad. He gone for pull, could not able to expect that extra bounce. A spooning at mid-on. Since then, these two are studying the ship. Target is not that easy, 9 runs per over. It's only 28 runs on the board, 7 runs per over. So far, Mahbubnagar is different, looking different in this match. They are geared up, playing before their own spectators, their own supporters, so that home condition. Not that easy, diving sidewards and holding that, but good effort at the end.
Undoubtedly. So putting 178 on the board and taking 1 wicket early, what kind of game plan now MAHBUBNAGAR needs to produce?
Keep on playing, imposing the same pressure on them, but not this kind of pressure. Provided a width, wide off stump line, and invited the batsman to go for the uppercut. Through that, batsman got another boundary where will ease his tense. So they have the other game plan. Just you maintain the same momentum, put the batsman on the back foot, bowl as many dot balls as you can. Once the target looking difficult, this time a good paddle sweep, good connection, another boundary towards fine leg region between square leg and fine leg. Good connection back to back. Definitely that boundary will ease the pressure on the batsman. So you have to stick on to your basics. Bowl as many as you can the dot balls. Once the required rate going beyond 10, definitely batsman will do some mistakes. Once again on the back foot, but this time not connection well, only 1 run. Good for the batsman, utilizing the fumble at the deep, completed 2nd run very comfortably.
Now it is 𝗪𝗪𝗓 taking on the responsibility for statements of the last 3 balls. He got back his rhythm. Despite of losing an early wicket, there is no much change in the batting technique of Nizamabad.
Striker, another good effort attempt, but the fielder at mid wicket could not stop that ball. The dive was not enough. Good timing towards end of the 5th over with a boundary. 43 for 1. 15 runs came from that over. Very good over for Nizamabad.
Absolutely stunning performance in the over. 𝗪𝗪𝗓 now is able to make the strikes on either parts of the wicket since the last over. Even that additional over of punishment work is failed. It means 𝗃𝗏𝗏 should be more clever at using the resources. Need to watch who will be bowling the last over of the market. It could be 𝗪𝗪𝗓, the big man, to bowl. Still the pace is on, but this time it will be other bowler.
Harshvardhan
He
and
would replace
Harshvardhan and ఇంకొకరు ఎవరు? Huh?
136 runs to win. We're close to 9 runs and over from now. Goes to hit it in no man's region. But the ball has been the dominant. Backward ball. This is clever piece of batting. He waited onto the back foot, waited for the bounce, and showed the ball its direction for 4. This is clever.
Harshvardhan Singh is one of the successful batter for Nizamabad. With his batting ability, Nizamabad enjoying the top spot in the table position. So 7 innings, 290 runs, 3 half centuries to his account, and on 2 occasions he's ordered to take the responsibility. This time a good pull, a short pitch delivery, nicely picking the length, gone for a maximum towards fine leg reason. With that, team score 50 on the board. 179 is the total in the power play. 50 runs on the board for loss of Sreekhar Reddy.
It is Ajit at the moment. Flexes his hands. And a perfect boundary that breaks up.
To protect their players, at present the batsman looking to feeling a cramp. Of course, no problem. He is okay, it seems. He gone on the back foot, Ajit, and pulled it. While that shot, he might have felt some cramp, but lucky he is back again. Starting afresh, taking his guard again. That's how a professional cricketer how maintains that. Once there is a small interruption, again he has to start from the one, taking a guard, spend some time.
Certainly.
This time, missed time looks, but a good loft over mid-off for a boundary.
After the balls, he got 4 on the first ball.
58 for 1 after power play.
At the same stage, MAHBUBNAGAR bowls 63 for no loss, 5 runs ahead, and no wickets at all.
This, the wicket matters really. Sreekhar Reddy wicket is a pride wicket for MAHBUBNAGAR. But these two, Ajit and Harshvardhan, are taking the responsibility. In one interview, Dada Sourav Ganguly mentioned that they are playing Sehwag in 11. Having Sehwag in 11 is a big movement for any captain, but the team prepares well. Even if Sehwag got out for a duck, the rest of the 10 has to take the responsibility. That should be the preparation when you have a blaster like Sehwag in your team. That's what presently Nizamabad is doing. Even they lost their striker in the first over, second ball itself, but actually they regroup and they are taking the innings to the winning line. So this is the time when you learn from your seniors, from your iconic players, how you have to prepare yourself, how you built your career. These are all the occasion, and it's good to see that these two are taken that responsibility after Sehwag's wicket.
Absolutely. Even the same from the commentary box. When I'm going normally, you're the one to lead and add some glory, those best comparisons which motivate the players.
Thank you, Pawan. A gentle push to Ковар's reason for a single. The good thing between these two, Ajit and Harshvardhan, They are rotating the strike, not wasting so many deliveries for dots. And whenever there is an opportunity, they are going for big. Look at that. Good understanding between these two. Just a forward push towards vacant short mid-on. By the time bowler comes on to field that, they completed one run successfully. Once again, a flighted delivery. Another quick single. Good understanding between these two. There is a
Lucky to see there is no second run as the first one there were so much quickly and took a longer distance from the
𝗪𝗛𝗏 wanted a single. The second one, in fact, with this overthrow, but Ajit settled for one because almost he crossed the keeper in that follow through, so there was no chance to Ajit to take a quick turn and come for second, because that time he should run for the danger in. A good call at the end by his partner 𝗪𝗏𝗏. Look at that, a flighted delivery, picks it nicely, one bounce too long off. After a big blow in the first over, but these two are taking the game to the comfortable zone. 67 for 1 after 7 overs. Now again they are going to touch that 10 mark per over. That's the good thing for Nizamabad. That's the reason they are the table toppers. They have their own plans in their mind, and the good thing that they are executing properly at the middle. The captain, coach, the supporting staff, everybody will give you action plan. But this is the time to the players who are at the middle to execute that. This time both 𝗪𝗏𝗏 and Ajit are executing well. The execution is more important than your action plan.
That is true. 9 runs of the previous over. First 5 balls, just 5 singles from 𝗵𝗏𝗏. But last one spoiled the scenario of the over.
Once again, a quick ball that put pressure on the fielder at the short third. But this is the time for MAHBUBNAGAR to make the batter sweat for every single. The basic in cricket, you have to make the opponent to sweat for every run. Every run is valuable.
And as you said, those runs are making the things easier for Nizamabad. They are not taking too much risk, playing accordingly. Even though there's a for the first wicket streak, these two didn't let the pressure on them. Spin from both the ends.
This time, wide-ish delivery, resulting another extra run on the board, extra delivery to be bowled.
Play from the keeper and the bowler results in wide. Will that be taken?
For a short while, it was in the air, but there's no point fielder, surprisingly. Fielder waiting at the backward point.
Goes deep down the crease, likes to hit on, but it's a wide call, second one in the over. Shraddha Burman has also been called up. High in the air, long go, in fact long gone, has put that down. So that would be
Another drop one. So really opportunities are providing by the bowlers, but fielders are not. The anticipation must be good. When you are looking at the ball, you have to judge the speed of the ball when it was in the air. This time towards point reason. No mistake. It's a surprise when the batsmen get one chance in the following ball. Definitely the Mahbubnagar bowlers are getting the wicket right in the over number. We have seen that.
Shadab strikes, and it will be Ajit who got out of 31. A well constructed innings and a partnership of 73 contributed with.
Ajit played his bit, building the partnership 73 runs, because in the second ball of the innings itself, they lost their informed batter 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 Reddy. So Ajit held this innings healthy with his senior partner 𝗙𝗏𝗃 Singh. The captain himself joining with 𝗙𝗏𝗃 at the middle. Even Vikram having a good run in the tournament so far. The captain with the ball, with the bat. His 6 innings. This is their 9th match. Out of 7, he batted only in 6 innings. In 6 innings, 228 runs, 2 half centuries and 230 plus scores. Mainly mentioned to that 84 against Rangareddy.
క్రికెట్ ఎక్కడైతే ఉందో అక్కడ జరుగుతున్న క్రికెట్కు మొత్తం మ్యాచ్ కూడా ఇప్పించాడు. క్రికెట్కు స్పోర్ట్స్ బాగా ఎంకరేజ్ చేస్తున్నారు సార్. వాళ్ళ బాబు కూడా ఆర్యన్ ఇక్కడ ఆడుతున్నారు ఈ టోర్నమెంట్లో. వాళ్ళు బాగా కూడా సంపాదించారు మా సీనియర్ క్రికెటర్ ఆంధ్రమల్ల.
Straight away off the mark. A gentle push to third man, reason for a boundary. A man at short third. His dive was not enough to stop the ball. It is 77 for 2 after 8. Just they lost their second wicket, Ajit, in the last over. But the Vikram captain straight away get up the mark with a boundary in style.
10 runs and a wicket came from it. Score moved on to 87 for 2. Shadab didn't like the finish. A boundary on the very first ball of the sweeper. Using the late catch. Got off the mark.
It is 77 for 2 after 8 overs. With that boundary, straight away get up the mark, the captain. Now, 𝗙𝗏𝗃 Singh on the strike. Once again, a good looking bat. And well fielded, only 1 run. The fielder waiting it long on and long off.
Accuracy in stopping, accuracy in shooting. That's been a single. An unbeaten team in NIZAMABAD. Successful in all the departments, batting, bowling, fielding.
Will Rangareddy upset them? Still, the chances are very bright into Mahbubnagar. Not that easy to get that 179, but a good cover drive for another boundary.
Quickly played. Hitting on the spinners is something good to see from NIZAMABAD from the past few matches. Even the middle overs batting has been fantastic. Yes, MAHBUBNAGar got the 7th over to 8 over. 12 overs they made out the 86. Beats up the batsman on the back foot.
It's a very good surface. Both spinners and medium pacers are enjoying. There's a good bounce and good turn to spin up. Thing is, you need to bowl at the targets.
29 runs 𝗵𝗵𝗃𝗃 has scored in their last 3 overs. They close to 180. They were struck hard. Long off coming and down.
It's only 1 run. Initially, Vikram thought the fielder will stop the ball in his follow through. So the first run was very slow. But there was a fumble at the long off. That's the reason they could not able to capitalize that to the second. The tighty over completed. 9 overs completed. It is 85 for 2.
Overs to go. Required run rate is climbing up complete. Runs made at home, 94 to 66. Seems like it's 𝗪𝗏. Good results action there with the fielder. Results in all these things. The good thing is that from the past few years, when spinners came to good, fielding standards have improved. They are diving, they are getting hold of the ball correctly, not letting those freebies. Not an impressive one to 𝗀𝗏. This is a wide outside swell. Fielder right backward point, short third man is likely to get hold of the ball. Good to see this picks up for 𝗀𝗏. He offered a boundary for Mr. 𝗪𝗏 on the last ball, and before that he took a wicket.
Good cut. Just above the field right backward point. Another boundary. The timing is good. It's a very difficult one unless the bowler and fielder and spades it in time. The jump was a second late.
𝗀𝗏 waited with his release. A bit he offered that has given the chance for the batsman to hit it over the fielder. It has gone to force, and then a single.
Once again, a beautiful late card. The chase will not enough. Another boundary. Number 2 in 3 balls in this over.
Steadily the ball reaches the boundary line at third man. Since the arrival of the captain, runs have become easier.
A gentle push to point boundary for a 1.
With this, 10 overs have been completed. The score is 97 for 2. The same state it is 90 for 1 by MAHBUBNAGAR. It means you can see the gradual dominance of NIZAMABAD. On the other end, 𝗪𝗏𝗃𝗃 started eminently making 46 for 24.
Okay. Rakesh Naik is the another bowler introduced in the attack.
moving towards the side of Nizamabad. That's what put them unbeaten. Rakesh Naik has been called up and driven towards covers. Seems like it's gonna go for 4. Placement is good. He's playing with the turn. He finds the gap. Where the other people don't have any chance.
50. With that boundary, team score 100 runs. Slowly they are taking their team's total towards victory line. 179 is the target. Another extra run on the board with wide.
In the meantime, it is a 𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗃, the first one in the over. Captain taking on the responsibility, moving on to 20 of 9. Scoring most of the runs in this partnership. 𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗃, they finds a fielder towards covers. Can only be a single. Whenever the ball meets the bat, we have seen most of the singles onside, offside. Well, against the fielding particular.
Looking at Vikram's batting, facing the blade to the bowler. Beautiful drive. Meantime, another boundary to the point region. 𝗪𝗛𝗏 is very good at his back foot punch. With that boundary, he completed his 50. Well played, 𝗪𝗏𝗏. It's really his 4th in the tournament.
Taking that inspiration from 𝗬𝗫𝗃𝗃, the rotation of the party zone. And with that, he got his 50, 51 of 26. He saved his team when needed. It doesn't give much trouble to the other batsmen who are able to now. Immediate call, 𝗬𝗁𝗪𝗃𝗃. Both of them, let's stay back on to take on this. There is not much to go. With that, a knocker finish.
Yeah, that's one okay. 2.
But for that 2011 World Cup, Dhoni never played up in the order. Mukesh is another Mukeeth is the bowler, bowling his second spell. Good thing that these two are batting at a jet speed, particularly seeing that the required run rate will not drop down or go up.
𝗃𝗃𝗃 likely to be expressive, searching for his first wicket. Bowling really hard. 2 balls to start with. Centurion. 𝗪𝗏𝗏 wants to have a run, but it doesn't offer the kind of quick. Maybe 3 dots in a row.
Still, even at this point, suppose MAHBUBNAGAR could able to bowl 3 tight overs in between taking 1-2 wickets, still the game will be wide open. That's the reason these two, 𝗪𝗏𝗏 and Vikram, not allowing the bowling unit to give that pressure on them.
So thank you. Is it on the
This
back?
time, yes, they got the breakthrough. What we are discussing in the point box, a wicket will boost their confidence. They got 3 on the board now. The captain, Vikram, a quick 5, 21 runs and gone for another cut. A slight bounce to that, and the keeper made no mistake. They lost their third.
Most importantly, he has been working really hard. We are talking about him, and his hard work has produced the result now. So I believe will be the new man to join. Still, there is nothing to panic for the team of Nizamabad. They have to get rid of this big man.
This is 𝗙𝗂𝗃𝗃, the most valuable player of the tournament so far. The morning he had not have a satisfactory spell. He conceded more than 10 runs per over without a wicket. But overall, he is very good all-rounder for Nizamabad. The tournament is provided two pair players from Hyderabad, those who are regular at Hyderabad leagues, subject to they are not represented to the state at any age level. So that's why 𝗙𝗂𝗃𝗃 is in the 11. Good over. Only 1 run and a wicket. Very good over that was.
The 12 overs have been completed. The score is 109 for 3. 𝗙𝗂𝗃𝗃 joins the half century with 𝗬𝗶𝗃𝗃. Like question 6, how is the current record of them?
Heavily built 𝗙𝗂𝗃𝗃 could able to send the ball beyond the boundary line at any occasion.
Likely to push it towards the offside. Fielder makes a quick move. Has been a dot. Will be another one, which makes the equation 70 from 46. Chances are wrong for either sides. The forward wicket can create the dominance for MAHBUBNAGAR. 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 started well. Finds the fielder. Will be a single on the first 3 balls. 𝗙𝗂𝗃𝗃 likely to get off the mark. He's the one who can take the 𝗀𝗏𝗃𝗃. So being the most valuable player till now, with every chance for him to bring his experience in this. Surprising stuff. It was close to the bat. Brilliant work from 𝗃𝗃𝗃. He knew exactly that he's going to bowl the big man. So he bowled it. There was easy opportunities. Sticking to the basics, bring his arms this time. There's a chance to score 1. Wants a second as well. Could have been a bit of late reaction from the fielder. That makes 𝗙𝗂𝗃𝗃 to get off the mark in a couple of runs. This is 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 the Telangana T20 league happening on the last day at MAHBUBNAGAR. 𝗃𝗶𝗃𝗃. Once again, the similar fielder with the similar kind of runs. The could have been the other fielder has done. A couple of runs to finish.
13 overs, 114 for 3, 7 overs left. Another 65 runs to get. The remaining 6 overs, 10 runs required rate is of course not an impossible task. The surface is really behaving well, helping both the bowling and batting unit. And moreover, the man in form, 𝗍𝗵𝗃𝗲 still there at the middle, and the most valuable player of the tournament, 𝗫_𝗃𝗲, just joined with him. So at this point, the required run rate may not be difficult to get, but these two bowlers are really doing good job for their team.
Tightening the things around. He was a bit expensive in the first over. From the second, he started to be economical, took a wicket in the previous over.
𝗬𝗃𝗲 getting good support from his Rakesh Naik. This time another boundary straight to the side screen towards long off horizon. A beautiful off drive.
For a span of around 3 overs, we have seen a boundary score in that wicket against the turn. It's a good outing. Wider there. There he goes on to the stump.
Gone for cut, missed the line. What a wicket is. Missed the line and straight away the off thumb was uprooted. A beautiful change of length.
Batsman and
Made it twice.
just it.
A well-deserved half century, and now he gets back the number 57. But he has put his team right in the platform. 𝗀𝗰𝗵𝗃𝗲 comes in, and he's the one to take the first catch of this game.
Nizamabad facing a challenge.
Brilliant save, a quick run that results in single for the new man. 𝗀𝗰𝗵𝗃𝗲 gets off the mark.
Lots of responsibility now on 𝗫_𝗃𝗲.
Creates some time and room for himself, but still finds the way only for a single. 𝗫𝗏𝗃𝗲 has finished his spell. Only that the game score is 100. Still game under balance. Nizamabad going to make 10%. It's been a fabulous beginning by the other sides of the park. But the middle overs have created the damage, especially by the spinners. It will be common between 𝗍𝗏𝗃𝗲.
Rakesh Naik will continue from the pavilion end. 𝗫_𝗃𝗲 is on strike. A shot one, but somehow till 𝗫_𝗃𝗲 could not able to. Nizamabad now.
Clever piece of batting by 𝗀𝗰𝗵𝗃𝗲. 4 overs.
Heavy built 𝗫_𝗃𝗲. The bat looks like a toy in.
And it was the similar situation when 𝗬𝗁𝗐𝗄𝗃 for Australia, 𝗬𝗁𝗐𝗄𝗃 in meantime. In 𝗬𝗁𝗐𝗄𝗃's time, the bat was just like a stick.
Even of course, 𝗃𝗶𝗱𝗃𝗃 is there, 𝘀𝗏𝗃𝗃. There are very number of players with heavy build.
So then
Going for another card, missed the line. 𝗫_𝗃𝗃 finding difficulties to rotate the strike.
it has been a good challenge put up by 𝗬𝗁𝗐𝗄𝗃.
initially against the spinners. He has got a terrific strike rate. Usually hits those big runs. This way is the other way, it is long.
Rakesh Naik really bowling well. This time another mistimed sweep, but misfield, no. A former Ranji Trophy player 𝗀𝗶𝗃𝗲 from Mahbubnagar, even now the Ganesh under 23 players from Mahbubnagar. So districts are slowly producing the state level players. If Hyderabad, the Cricket Association provides this kind of infrastructure in districts, no doubt the district players will come it off for a big. Look at that replay, the flighted delivery, 𝗀𝗃𝗃 nicely stepped down. This time a beautiful.
That's what it will take time. He's more into the mighty batsman. Needs to be cautious. Doesn't seem to be a bad ball. And that's good to see the non-striker running just much quickly. I think it's like this, the non-striker must be the first to call and complete that quick single. This one also resembles the same.
Another good over turning to be in Nizamabad, the favor. 1-6 already scored, then the singles. Another single towards end of the over. 144 for 3 after 144 for 4 after 16 overs.
Which was the onside for the single with that 14 runs came from it. And this, the required runs are 35.
4 overs, 35. Not a big challenge, particularly when you are a player like 𝗀𝗃𝗃 at the middle. 𝗀𝗃𝗃 took his own time to settle, but look at that last over. Once he settled, he gone for big. That time David was at the receiver's end.
𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗲 for his last over. 35 from 24. Srikanth Naik so far did the things well, but since last 3 overs is a different scenario. Nizamabad once again bouncing back.
Nicely driven, but no time in this occasion, so only 1 run. Nicely played. Just guided the direction to third man for a single.
Not a bad start, 2 runs on the first two balls. But Teja with 𝗪𝗓𝗄 is subjected to take at least a wicket now. The ball didn't get the proper timing, but has got the distance for a couple, maybe. The side screen has interrupted the view. You can see a couple of runs from the back of side, nothing. MAHBUBNAGAR need a couple of economical overs. 𝗀𝗃𝗃 be the one doing that? There you go.
That's what Derek required. The man in form, 𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗃. No clue about that slower one. Kept low, missed the line, and a clean bowled. Now the game is more interested. The much needed breakthrough provided by 𝗪𝗓𝗄. Beautiful line and length. Sticking on to his basics. Every delivery, bowls at the deck. Finally he got the result.
It's a big feast for the eyes to watch someone in form and getting bowled out, even though there is an attempt for a try for defense. So this beautiful piece of cricket from 𝗪𝗓𝗄. He strikes twice, getting the big man.
New batsman 𝗃𝗏.
𝗃𝗏, the name man, maybe he's new to the batting. So he has been added to the playing 11, playing his first game. 2 balls remaining from 𝗪𝗓𝗄. Being a newcomer to the game, he will take a bit of time than the other batsmen. One for 17, Simon.
This is what we keep on talking about MAHBUBNAGAR. The team is talented, having 2 top batters in the 11, Abdul and David, and the bowlers like 𝗪𝗓𝗄. Why MAHBUBNAGAR could not able to cross the victory line on so many occasions? That means the talent has to be utilized at proper time. The captain has to think about that. Look at that commitment. Look at that commitment. My goodness, a direct hit would have been another run out.
Big opportunities. Not only a run out miss, but also a run is being added missed. It is 150 up for the team after 17 overs for those 5 wickets. Required runs are just 29. 29 from 18.
Irrespective of the result, MAHBUBNAGAR already won every spectator heart with their fielding and bowling display. Even during the batting, when the team was expecting 150 on the board, they scored 178 at the end.
Amongst all the players, the openers will be appreciated. Still, there are top run getters from 𝗀𝗏𝗃𝗃 and 𝗬𝗏. With respect to the result, they will like to have a win against Nizamabad. The 6 runs of the previous over that has come from 𝗪𝗓𝗄.
VENKATASWAMY brought back into the attack. First ball, widish one, gone for cut, but no timing involved in that, so only one run.
Newman has been noticing on the first ball in the previous over.
Nizamabad will play the second match in the afternoon. Back-to-back matches for them. Nizamabad will take on Karimnagar in the afternoon at the same venue.
Cricket will be greatly judged. It's 𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗃, despite of being expensive in the first 2 overs, now wants to prove his worth. 𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗃, the captain, believes in him. A new batter for the tournament now is 𝗍𝗃. He wants to get off the strike and offer mostly to his partner, 𝗍𝗏. That's what Vancouver has to look for. This is a problem when the new batter comes to the crease who hasn't played a single match before. Won't get that opportunity to read the pitch conditions, and that too, he came in while chasing, so he wants at least a single to be scored. Rotates the bat every now and then.
Slowly the ball rolling towards MAHBUBNAGAR dugout.
VENKATASWAMY taking the advantage of having a new batter in the tournament representing NIZAMABAD. Rotation of the bat is on, but not the ball. That's 3 dots in a row. Things becoming very difficult for NIZAMABAD. MAHBUBNAGAR on their home soil. This victory can be special if they win. They'll remember for a long time, and that too, the unbeaten team by NIZAMABAD will face their first opponent. Somehow managed to get the back on that, looking for a big shot. You know, there's an opportunity of second, it seems like 𝗍𝗃 won't make it. The students on the first 5 was 𝗬𝗁. 20 of the first 2 overs, but just 2 runs from 5. That shows his elegant comeback. 𝗍𝗏 freed his arms and hitting that ball on the boundary line, it will be wicket. And umpire would call it 4 runs.
18 overs, 156.
23 required from now. So as you usually say, the penultimate over is going to be the key. Let us watch what is holding this. 𝗏𝗃 runs on the first 3 overs. 𝗃𝗃𝗃 comes to board. His last over will be the 19th over.
సెక్రటరీ దినేష్ గారు, పవన్ గారు, అలాగే మా సెక్రటరీ రాజశేఖర్, అశోక్ జాయింట్ సెక్రటరీ, జిల్లా కోచ్ లక్ష్మీనారాయణ, రమణ, అలాగే టీఎంహెచ్ఓ గారు, చంద్రమోహన్ గారు, అలాగే పవన్ కామెంటర్ పవన్ సో ఈ యొక్క టౌన్ మొట్టమొదటిగా 𝗪𝗏 గారిని సన్మానించవలసిందిగా మన రాజశేఖర్ అశోక్ గారిని కోరుతున్నాను. కాకా టోర్నమెంట్ మొత్తంకు ఇన్ఛార్జిగా వివరించి ఇంత గొప్ప టోర్నమెంట్ 𝗪𝗏 గారు స్వాగతం చేశారు. ఈ టోర్నమెంట్ ఎవరి ఇచ్చి జరగాలి. తెలంగాణ డెవలప్మెంట్ కరీంనగర్లో కూడా బ్రహ్మాండమైన గ్రౌండ్ లీడ్ తీసుకొని ఏర్పాటు చేసినాం. చాలా బాగుంది గ్రౌండ్. అలాగే నెక్స్ట్ నిజామాబాద్ సెక్రటరీ, జాయింట్ సెక్రటరీ సమాచారం ఇప్పుడు చంద్రశేఖర్ గారిని సమాచారం పవన్ గుడ్ కామెంట్. ఈ టోర్నమెంట్ లో ఆయన వాయిస్ కంటిన్యూగా నడుస్తూనే ఉంది. ఇంకా ఫ్యూచర్ బాగుండాలని చెప్పి తెలుస్తుంది. అలాగే ఇక్కడ ఏ టోర్నమెంట్ జరిగినా దాదాపు ఒక 20-30 ఇయర్స్ వెళ్ళి మా స్కూల్ గేమ్స్ కానీ ఇక్కడ మా 𝗬్సీ కానీ ఈ సంబంధించిన పేపర్ కవరేజ్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ గా ఎప్పుడు మా ఎంపీ చేస్తున్న మెంబర్ లాగానే
మనకు పేపర్ ఉంటుంది. మాకమంది చాలా మాకు
My request, please announce the match.
Yes. Okay. Registration తీసుకొని మ్యాన్ ఆఫ్ ద మ్యాచ్ ప్రెజెంటేషన్ చేయడం కొంచెం యూనిక్ గా ఉంది. So మీకు తెలుసు there is one consistent performer from MAHBUBNAGAR team, so that is opener Abdul bin Rafi. Abdul Rafi bin 55 from 42, 8 boundaries, has been very responsible with the bat. Agabrao Garu, along with the MDC officials, is offering this Man of the Match trophy, followed by cash prize worth of 5,000 INR. MAHBUBNAGAR on their home ground will remember this. Hearty congratulations. And Abdul, how do you describe this happiness winning that too against mighty Nizamabad?
It's feeling good. Thanks to our boys. Yesterday we just planned about a team meeting about batting and bowling, so we did it today.
Up to 16th over, Nizamabad were dominating, 35 from 24. So how did your team execute the plans?
So we just wanted 1 wicket of 𝗪𝗃 and after that wicket we got in the wicket and we just won the match.
Yes, once again congratulations. Keep the momentum up. So yes, that is all about match 1 on day 3 at MAHBUBNAGAR. We'll see you soon in the second contest. Karimnagar will take on once again Nizamabad. Just stay tuned.